my god, those emotes are fucking beautiful. Hashtag best emotes EU, mate. Oh, people are gonna fucking love these fanboys. It's saying my stream is offline. Well, that's no good. It says streaming here. You gonna come online? Come online, Stremmy Strem. Good Stremmy Strem. You're the best Strem. Yeah, that's fine. What if I get it into 1080? Who knows, mate? Who knows? I don't. That's why I'm saying it. Hello, hello. What's twerked in? Twerk's alarm looks good. Hopefully that's not going to explode. That looks solid. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Let me tweet. Let me tweet that I'm streaming. This is like the press strem. Look at these guys fucking around in whatever they are. Art Corp Area 18. That's the one, isn't it? It's got like I'm good at names. What am I doing? I'm twittering. No, I've got Twitter open already. What am I doing? Oh my god, it's all falling apart already. The dream that was the stream. Watch me play and talk and show the Star Citizen stuffs. I has partnered. Woo! Woo! Star Citizen. Woo!
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh shit! See Dizzle, oh my god! Look, so I paid off C Dizzle to be a sub because I've gave him a Banu Merchantman. He won a Banu Merchantman. Were you a Patreon before that then? C Dizzle. So I'm pretty sure that it was open to Game West Patreons. That was it at the time. You better have been a fucking Patreon, or that's a resub or something. Otherwise, I owe someone else a Banu Merchantman, and that would be bad. Or was that just a normal subscription in the thing? Oh god. Oh god, I'm so confused.
Tricksy little hobbitses. I'm confused, but because I got a sub button, because I'm a partner. Deal with that. Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh shit, son. That is just my. That's my thingamajig, isn't it? That's my thingamy. That's the thingamy. The subscriber alert. Look at this, guys. You get a quick little preview. Look at these emotes. Look at these emotes. My mate Andrew just has like, G's making me proper ones. My art guy, you know, as Mr. G Almighty. He occasionally joins me on stream and he does some stuff for the Redacted website. He's making me some proper ones. But my mate DC, I just gave him a picture of my face, and he's like, so yeah, these are currently being approved. Hopefully we'll have them before the end of the stream. Because then people can fucking fire lasers out of my eyes. They're going to be subbing left, right, and centre, mate. You'll be like, oh, shit. See what's going on here. Hello. Thank you for the hosting, Mr. Giesling. I'm sure that's an auto-host, or if there's lots of people hosting. I'm assuming it's auto-hosting. But appreciate it, nonetheless. If it's auto-hosted. Oh my fucking god, look at these little bits! These are my first bits! I don't, oh my god, look at all those fucking... You fucking fill my face up, mate. Oh my god. I'm hoping that I can change that.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh, thank you, Side Slide. Thank you very much for the sub. Thank you, everyone, for the sub. So, I'm going to do some stuff today in Star Citizen. We're going to be talking a lot. I am now a Twitch partner. This is my first Twitch partner stream. It's going to be like the other ones, except we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to try and read... Oh, fuck you, twerk. What is an ASCII tanks? What's an ASCII tank going to do for fucking anything, mate? Thank you, Aimless Laser, for the sub. Appreciated. Oh, no, that's why that fruit wave I want as a command in my chat. Screw your little bloody boom tanks, twerk, mate. Your little weird dog ears. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So, volume-wise, is everything okay, volume-wise? It's not, like, crazy loud or anything, is it? Where have all the naked men gone? Oh, there's one. That's okay. As long as there's one left. That's all that matters, isn't it? The detox, hey. once again. I'm a partner now. Yeah. You like that? These guys are sort of just jumping around. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. There's so much going on in chat. I need to. Oh, for fuck's sake! Look at the bits. I don't even know what they're. I don't know how much they are. They're just fucking spinning out of who fucking were. Thanks. Let's get another cup and just like hold it under the bits cup. I can't get it over there. That doesn't make any sense. Oh shit.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Yeah, so at the moment, guys, we have board face for the subs, but my Moobot can't. My Moobot's not a sub, so it can't do board face. Fucking Moobot! You need to subscribe to me, you piece of shit. So, guys, look at these emotes again. Look at these bad boys. Thank you, Steak Slim. Thank you for all the bits, guys. Look at these bad boys.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh, fucking Nutty Maxus, you're the best. So is anyone else that subscribes. You're all the best. Right, so there is going to be a giveaway. There's going to be some giveaways today, okay? And we'll probably run them simultaneously, because that's what we fucking do. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do shit. Oh, what the fuck? Hello. Oh. So, exclamation mark raffle. We'll get anyone on the channel into a raffle for an 85X with LTI and the new Eli voice pack. When the chat calms down very slightly, thank you for the ride, by the way, Twerk and Flexiers, hello. And an Eli HCS voice pack as well. I believe that also comes with voice attack.
Tricksy little
So
hobbitses.
that's for people. Exclamation mark raffle. We'll draw that towards the end of the stream. For anyone that is a subscriber, a Patreon, or a Game Whisper, I will also be running another raffle.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Simultaneously. It'll be to one of you. One of you will fucking get something. What are you going to get? What have I got on this prize list? We will. Oh, shit. You're going to get a voice pack and the Senpai Has Noticed You award. I'll basically. Thank you very much, Proxus. I'm going to feature you in some videos. Hopefully get you some recruits is the idea there. I've got all the recruits I need. Look at this. This is 10 recruits. You get fucking Gladius. Mate, I got enough for fucking recruits and prospects, mate. I'm good. Start fucking spreading the love around me. Look at my little face dropping fucking bits into a bowl. This is the best thing that's ever happened. Oh my shit. Other than the naked men that are just appearing on my screen. Now, I'm trying to read chat. The chat's gone fucking mental. I'm very good, Mr. Richard HD. Thank you very much. I was looking at your channel the other day. You are Tricksy Little Hobbits, right, guy? Thank you very much for the sub. Don't want... What? Oh, I mean, I'll get... Proxys, I've got, like 1,200 thingamajigs, prospects. I mean, I'm gonna get... I can't click anymore. So many bits. There's so much happening. There's so many people talking. What is going on? Twerk's naked man party has fucking come over here. Oh, shit. That's dance 3. That's what you did, isn't it? Oh. Look at this guy. He's friendly. There is a raffle open right now. Exclamation mark raffle. Is it not open? Yeah. That should be open. Exclamation mark raffle like that. I'm gonna enter as well, mate. Just double check. That should be working. See if it wasn't working before. That's for an 85X and for the new Eli voice pack. Let's show that Eli voice pack quick.
Tricksy little hobbits.
Oh my fucking! Thank you so much. See Dizzle, are you subscribing on every platform you can? And all I had to do was give him a small loan of a Banning Merchantman. So let us go here. No, let's go here. So Noobifier has done a video on the new John DeLance Eli voice pack. This is Q from Star Trek.
This is the Noobifier.
This is one of the prizes.
HCS is asking
The exclamation mark
for the demo
raffle.
of the Eli voice pack for Star Citizen. I'm coming back on board.
Affirmative.
Fucking.
Stand by.
Thank you so much for the bits, guys. Sonar dude, that is a big fucking bit, mate.
Securing the ship.
All these bits from all these people. There's so much going on in chat. I'm confused on how to read.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh my fucking god. I'll
You do realize
Luna
that
Den.
outer
Oh,
space
stop
is
it!
the most inhospitable environment imaginable for humans.
Oh, shit.
You do, don't you? Radiation that will attack you at the cellular level, temperatures that will freeze or burn you to a
Can you
crisp.
shut up and listen?
Fine, Commander.
Take off.
Ascending to 30 meters, retracting modules, handing you the con.
So what should I call you?
In your limited mode of understanding, you may refer to me as Eli. The nature of my existence and your inability to grasp it in any meaningful way will hinder our relationship, not that you'd notice.
Is the ship ready or not?
Are you sure you're up to this? Wouldn't you consider
fucking-
something more
so many bits!
Perhaps
Thank
a
you.
clerk or
Thank
a sanitation engineer?
Can you please just follow my orders?
Yes, I'm here to assist you, and I will define the nature
I've got
of that
a copy of
assistance
Eli
based
for
on
you,
my
Proxus.
assessment
Don't
of
worry.
your capabilities. I'm not particularly optimistic.
Nearest
gonna-
enemy.
Anytime I
Nearest
can bribe
threat
Proxus, I
selected.
will. Mainly
One
for
of the best pilots in the galaxy, huh? You really do think rather a lot of yourself, don't you?
I think Eli is actually one of
Tricksy
the.
little hobbitses.
Thank you so much, Alpine Guard. I think Eli is actually one of the better ones, like the genuine better ones that aren't just mad. Like Brian Blessed one, I love, but it's Vasco is absolutely mad as a voice pack. So that's coming with the exclamation point raffle, but also there's a 85X with lifetime insurance. So make sure you get into that, please, guys. And to one of the subscribers or people that have gone the extra mile with Patreon or GameWisp, we'll also be doing at the end of this stream as well a giveaway for another Eli voice pack, but also have you as a featured board VIP to show my love for you. No dick pics, maybe a few. So today we're going to be playing a little bit. Am I? This has taken this guy time and effort. That is beautiful. You pushed me all the way from outside to inside. It's gonna let him push me. This is how I got boyfriends. You just push them slowly into your house. Thanks. This is what the fuck? Good job. So how's everyone today? Is everyone good? I need to bring up the chat again. Oh, fuck's sake. No, that's not the chat. That's the chat. I need to not. Oh my god, there's so much. Right. Okay. So, I need to unpin. No, I don't want to clear my chat. BetterTwitch.tv, whatever the fuck is gone mad. I need to unpin things. At the moment, it's pinning messages to the top, which means I can't read chat. Host button. Pin highlighted messages off. There we go. There we go. Now I can read. There's lots of my face. Thank you very much for my face. It's very appreciated. Just my mum's in a hospital. I'm very sorry to hear that. Good luck with the stream, BoredGamer. Thank you very much, Al. Much appreciated. It's good to see you again as well, dude. The Noobifier said, "Shut up" command. Yes, shut up as a command is useful for shut up. Let's keep going and shooting things rather than telling me about the universe. The stream is very white contrasty. Thank you very much for that. Let me sort that out now. I've moved on from streaming through Restream.io to streaming just on Twitch now. So some of the bits and bobs.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Thank you very much, Ziklo. That's your name. That's how you're going to be. That's.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Is that a bit better? Contrast and brightness wise? Maybe? It might just be where we are. It's quite grey in ArcCorp around here. Thank you very much, Tobatage. Much appreciated. Love your face. So today I wanted to, we're going to have a look at RTV. Not RTV, ATV. We'll talk about RTV. We'll talk about the week's news. We'll have a look at some cool bits and bobs. We'll do some giveaways. We'll give you some love. Who's this? Fucking kiss your face. Mwah, Captain Clear. Mwah, West One. Don't know who the fuck your names are. Ivers, mwah. Oh, no. You're too keen. You're a bartender. I can do better. Look at this guy. Rob Chief. He's table dancing me. Oh, Twerk is gonna slowly... it's gonna slowly drip cheer. I had to watch. Thanks, Twerk. I know Twerk's been saving up cheer to drop it. I don't know what this cheer thing's, that's new to me. Getting subscribers, people that want to watch me, that's a fucking new thing as well. But thank you guys, much appreciated. Is that a bit better? White contrasty, messages below. Oh god. Oh god. Yes, I do think we're going to get lots of different classes of ship they haven't talked about yet, probably, like battlecruiser. Escort carrier is the Pegasus. So all we're after really is a cruiser and a battle cruiser of the other ship classes that we were promised, which we don't have or we don't know about yet. Very loud ambient noise board. Let's sort that out. It is quite loud, isn't it? Let's get all this sorted. Let's get all this shit sorted. That should be a bit better. Look at these guys. This is what TwerkStream does. It's a load of naked guys to work out. Right, I think I'm about jumping into some Vandal Swarm. We'll jump into the Vandal Swarm car, we'll chat about the week's news, then we'll have a little bit look at ATV, we'll look at some of the other stuff that's been happening in the community. Obviously, 2.6 is currently with the Eva Carty at the moment, and they're working hard to get that out to a wider PTU soon. The estimated live build for 2.6 release date has been pushed back to the 16th of December. That is an estimated timeline. These fucking guys. Thank you very much, Proxus. Oh, I didn't know you could. Multiple people can drop at the same fucking time. You go with that fucking wastage. There's fucking bits. Do you get the bits that fall out of the cup? Lol, lol, lol. That'd be fucking funny if you didn't. That'd be shit. Don't do that. Don't make my bits come out of my cup. Look how fucking full that bad boy is. Where are my $100 bit donations? I didn't even know they did bits that size until I was watching TwerkStream. That's fucking insane. Still a very loud wind noise. Is that from the game? Or is that... Sorry, let me just turn off the game volume for a second. Is that loud wind sound? Is that from my microphone? Can you hear it still now? No, so these should be coming any second. So we've got the board face at the moment. We'll have board AP. We're getting the chair as an emote. We've got some weird ones. I'm not really sure what's happening. We're going to have thrift bots. We're going to have stuff like that. The View Vampire is my favourite. I love the View Vampire. It's the best. My mate, when DC was making, he was like, "Do you mind if it's got a wonk on?" I was like, "Yeah, do whatever you want." Okay, there's your wonky face. And he just went a bit mad. It's all good though. I mean, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. So, right. This is the new plasma rifle by Castak Arms. I believe it's called the Berserker because you see that it's Berserker there. You see. Yeah, plasma rifle sounds cool. We haven't seen any like proper plasma handheld weapons yet. Obviously got the energy shotgun, but that's not. I don't think that's plasma. Lower the browser audio. What is everyone doing the bits? No worries. I'll do that now. How do I do that? Let's go Stremi Labs. Connect with Twitch. Fucking, this is like a learning experience for all of us, guys. Like, mainly me. Blah, 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 blah. Alert box? Is that what does my stuff? Yeah. Bits. Sound volume for bits. Make that really low. Save. Does Moxie do some bit stuff as well? Oh god, it's louder than God! So that should have reduced, hopefully, the volume somewhat. I mean, the alternative is that we disable that. I don't. Oh, for fuck's sake, Twerk. That's still pretty loud, isn't it? Still pretty loud. Why isn't that? Let's do that. Is that a bit better? That might be a bit better. What? Why are the bits so loud? How do I? Save settings. Is there a muxie? Bear with me, guys. No. This is what we do on my stream. We look at a still image while I work out how streaming works. Okay? Is Muxie doing something? That's like the little cup is a Muxie cup. But I'm pretty sure that chew cup. It's good. It should be fine. That shouldn't be crazy loud anymore. Yeah, let me... Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. How about that? How's that? Is that a bit better? It's, I've changed it on the thingamajig. Yeah, I'm on Streamlabs. I put, look. Okay. I'm on Streamlabs. I put the volume to 2%. And I've saved it. Okay? How's that? Fuck you, Twerk. Thank you very much. I don't know what's going on. Oh my fucking god. No, see, I'm not mad. I might be mad, but, you know, in a good way. Let's turn that off. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can always turn it... Oh, I don't want to turn it off. Because I want your bits. So this is the plasma rifle. Looks pretty cool. Let's fucking get rid of that now. Fuck that shit. So on the production schedule, as I said, the aimed release date for a 2.6 live build is now Friday the 16th. Which might disappoint some people. It's better now. Fantastic. Raw map. Well, yeah, it's all good. I fucking hate you proxies so much. Yeah, that should be all be working fine. I've got the chat back up. Wow. Thank you very much, Worm Drake. How is that cup so... I was watching Twerk's cup and how it was like building on top. Hopefully we're about to build castles and stuff. Thank you very much, Zipwire. That's very appreciated. I am now a Twitch partner. That's why I'm a bit confused today. We can run ads. We can get subscribers on the actual channel on the top right. If you do have a Twitch Prime or a Amazon Prime subscription, please consider subscribing to me for free because I would love your subscription. And thank you very much for the Twerk raid and all the millions of hosts from other channels and for joining me today. Hopefully PTU tomorrow. That would be great, wouldn't it? It's a possibility. It is a possibility. But the actual release for the live build is currently aimed at the 16th of December, which is annoying because obviously it was previously aimed at the 8th. But what is taking the longest, it looks like, is the mega map. So the mega map, scroll down to the mega map if we can. I think it's actually at the bottom. So the idea of the mega map is that it's going to allow you to jump in between different game modes, the PU, Arena Commander, and all that sort of jazz, without having to constantly load and reload. Oh, Jesus Christ, Twerk! Is that all individual? Well, we're going to be there for a while. Okay, you didn't... Oh, fuck. Wow. You did say you were saving those bits up for a while. So thank you. It's very much appreciated. I love it when the bits come in the little one by one forever. It's appreciated. But this mega map is going to allow you to jump in between game modes, jump in between the Persistent Universe, Arena Commander, without having to constantly exit and reload. So it will be a much quicker process. And that is what they want to kind of start building into Star Citizen. They obviously want full persistence, where everything exists in the Persistent Universe eventually. There'll be like sim pods for Arena Commander, that sort of stuff, actually in-game. But until then, they just want to make it as ergonomic as possible. Thank you very much, Pesmed. Thank you for all your bits. Thank you for refilling the cup. It's very appreciated. My OCD wants that cup kind of full. Wow. I didn't realise that multiple people could drop the bits in at the same time. Thank you very much, Twerk. Thank you very much, everyone. Freak Lord. Oh, man, I can't even say your name. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you very much for the sub, Dynamic Moose. So yeah, so that's the mega map. Oh, God. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Right, so we've shown the Eli John Delancey thing. I'll keep the schedule report up because I'm sure someone will ask about it. The referral program, I want to try and get all of my subs eventually with at least 10 referrals because why the fuck not? We'll build something, we'll build a random referral thing like they've got on Reddit, actually. That's a really fucking good idea. Remember exclamation point raffle? Oh well. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that bit is. Thank you for that weird bit that looks like it's made of unobtainium. I appreciate your unobtainium. Hads Brooksy. I can't even say your name. Oh my god. It's made of unfucking-tainium, mate. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'll happily take your bits. We've got little bits mines in the back, mate. I store them all. Oh my god, I'm gonna get some actual bits. But I want to get all the people I know, really, with Gladius and Gold. We'll do a random referral thing for subs and gameless peoples. I think that's actually a good idea. Bang. Someone else. I do want to have a watch of Noobifier's MVP video again at some point today because it was fucking amazing. It is one of the genuinely the best Star Citizen videos I've seen because it was really well researched. Those are the Twitch emotes. Oh, BritainCon. So on the 22nd of April 2017, there is BritainCon. We did one this year. Basically, we go to Manchester, just by Winslow, so right by the Factory 42 UK office, and we get a load of devs come down. Look at this pretty face over here, and we run a Star Citizen meetup, Bar Citizen, and a convention where we get like Simpod and whoever we can get down, and then get drunk while we're doing it, and talk about Star Citizen, do panels with Brian Chambers. Brian Chambers is coming back this year, as well as a whole host of streamers, YouTubers, and devs. And this year should be a bit better. They are running a crowdfunding campaign for it at the moment. Bam. So BritainCon.uk. And they're getting there. With a month left, they are 45% of the way there. It doesn't need to hit the goal, but it'd be good if it does, because then Chris Franklin, who is running it, doesn't have to put so much of his own money into it. But it should be pretty good. It was pretty fun this year, and it should be a lot bigger next year. So check that out, please, guys. I will link the main website here. Okay. Fucking deal with that, mate. Oh, shit. My ThriftBot is fucking trying to get people to subscribe. Good job, ThriftBot. You're the best. Doing the Lord's work, mate. Right, so. There was a newsletter, and this is the link to the newsletter as well. So that's the latest Star Citizen newsletter. We're talking with Tony Z, blah, 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 blah. There was a town hall. Tony Z is the director of the Persistent Universe. We might actually take a look at that. So basically, Tony Zerovic has this issue where he has to over-explain everything, which is great, because in his mind, he knows exactly how he wants all the mechanics and the Persistent Universe to work. So this town hall is about an hour and 10 minutes or something, going through a load of different Persistent Universe questions with Tony. Oh, yeah, if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can link that account to your Twitch, and then you can subscribe for free in the top right. It should allow you to click on subscribe, and there should be like, you can subscribe with Amazon Prime, or the Twitch Prime. If you go to the Twitch Prime page, which is in that link. Thank you very much for more. Oh my fucking god. There are so many bits that my head hurts. Is it sub? Is that the command? There you go. You go there to twitch.amazonprime.com. It tells you how to do everything. I need to get my bot privileges on my account so I can actually post my emotes. That would be good. So I can actually do my board face. So the town hall was really cool. We'll talk about that later, or show it later. Because he goes through lots of different bits about interdiction. So it talks about the different ways you're going to be able to interdict people, also the one way you'll be able to interdict people, but different uses of the interdiction machine. So you'll need to put a certain amount of power into a machine. The amount of power that you put into it affects the radius of the interdiction device, but the more power you put into it means that people are more likely to detect that interdiction device, and people will get pulled out at a longer distance. And the idea with interdiction is you want them to come as close to you as possible, so you can wreck them before help arrives. Oh my, so many bits! Thank you very much for all your bits, guys. And Tobatage, thank you. More bits from Tobatage, thank you very much. This month's subscribership is a freelancer, so if you're a subscriber on the RSI website, then you get to fly a freelancer all month as well. But yeah, I mean, other than 2.6 being with the Evocati and some of the Star Marine footage we've seen and the gameplay footage we've seen recently, there's not too much to tell in the news. Although, let's watch some Around the Verse. Yeah, exclamation mark Raffle if you want to get into the Raffle. The Raffle is for an 85X and that Eli HCS voice pack. And one person at the end of the stream, also in addition to that raffle, that is a subscriber, a Game Whisper, or a Patreon, will win another Eli voice pack, but also will be featured as my board VIP. We'll get you some recruits or whatever, and we'll try anyway. Embed you in some videos with your referrals. Thank you very much, Smurfette42. Ooh, sexy name. Very much appreciated for the sub. Wait, guess you're an Orc Corp. What? Are you doing something to me? Oh my fuck! Oh my fucking god, this is amazing. Every time I come back into Star Citizen, I've been taken to another place. Good job. Is that Eris? Wow. That is impressive. I'm a bit sedate today, unfortunately, because I've had some... I take anxiety medication, and I need to take one a day, and I've taken one like a couple of hours before stream. So it's kind of, I'm really fucking mellow. I will hopefully gain my slightly more manic persona in a minute.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Get board view like that! I'm not even sure if the actual thing works yet. Let's see. Does board view work? No, board view's not. It will be there hopefully by the end of the stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch... Oh, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Atone 1. Amongst other people. I did a little burp there. That was pretty sexy. How's this for volume? Actually, let's get past this really loud bit. See it. Oh my fucking god. Thank you for all the bits, guys.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Around the Verse.
How's that for volume? Does it need to be heard? Does it need to be lower? Think about it, because I want to be able to talk over it, but I also want you to be able to hear it simultaneously. This is Trixie's sweater, and I'm also wearing some pretty sexy pants as well. Too sexy. Dr. Drones, thank you very much for the sub. Too sexy for Twitch and the YouTubes. These VODs that I do will appear on YouTube as well. I will put them. I'll put them across. H2O Squadron 42. Thank you very much. S42. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. The video was too low. That's cool. I will sort it out.
Our regular in-depth look behind.
How about now? Is that good? Too sexy for you. 8 sexy 9 you. Just rubbing my legs there. So, what did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, so, like, genuinely, thank you very much for the more bits. Oh, you couldn't even get it in the cup, you fucking idiot! Thank you very much for the bits, though. So, genuinely, I wasn't even considering getting any form of Twitch partner shit. Thank you very much, Tovertouch. Very much. Thank you. I wasn't considering getting a Twitch partnership or anything. I wasn't even really interested in Twitch other than through Twerk and some of the other cool streamers around. And Twerk kind of encouraged me to get partnered, as did Saurus. And so did anyone that watched me stream. I started streaming a little bit only a few weeks ago, and people were like, get partnered, please do it. Thank you very much. Sort of like, keep on talking about what you talk about your mental health, talk about Star Citizen, play some games, chill the fuck out, all that sort of stuff. And I applied and I got partnered. And I think having that YouTube channel and that fan base helped a lot. But I need to thank you guys. I need to especially obviously thank Saurus and Twerk and Redacted in general and CIG really for making a game that I really enjoy playing and watching and being part of the community of. So thank you genuinely to everyone. But you as viewers and fans and friends, a lot of you, some of you are dickheads, but you're still tolerated, especially the ones that subscribe. Like, genuinely, thank you. This is becoming totally a dream job now. Like, I'm starting to be able to focus on stuff. I'm going to be able to get some proper, but I have to pay a couple of like my art guys and stuff, and get a proper editor in and stuff like that, and that will genuinely make my content a lot better. I want to make my streams a lot better. I am able to read now, but not so much this time. I've moved on to just Twitch now, because I got partnered. So I'm using a different chat program, which isn't as good. Maybe I should just move back to the other one. I love you, Twerk. You're literally the best. And so's Shirt. Unscore's awesome. Proxys is also here. Lol. But let's watch this bad boy. But you guys are awesome. You didn't even ask to be a mod on my channel, did you? That was the funnier thing. You asked to be a mod on someone else's channel. I went, there you go. You're a mod now. Thank you very much, Freak Lord. Thank you for all those bits. I'll put to use. It won't be for hookers or cocaine. It will probably be for both simultaneously. Be like, hey baby, I've got a Twitch channel, and I'm main on YouTube. It's all about Star Citizen. Thank you very much, Triangularity. I don't know how I can read. Let's check this on.
In the scenes of Star Citizen, I'm your host, Sandy Gardner,
Love you,
and
Sandy.
joining me today is Technical Director Sean Tracy.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us, Sean.
Of course.
Thanks for Cycle
happy to
Isle.
step in while Chris is away.
Thank you very much.
Foundry 42.
You're best.
Yes, he is. And this
very-
past week saw the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo draw to a close. It was great being able to share those clips
So
from
smexy,
Galactic
isn't it?
Tour. What started off as just
Yes.
a fun idea, really, grew into something special thanks to the team and their hard work.
Yeah, it was a really tight schedule, but it was impressive to see
kinda
what they
make
were able
a
to
pow.
keep tweaking as the week went on and on. Even though it was one of our really older facial rigs, they were able to polish it up a bit more with each video that we released.
Very cool. And the other big announcement this week is that the 2.6 alpha build
And that's
has
so
officially
hot.
gone out to the Evocati. Yay!
So 2.6, as I said, is with the Evocati. Evocati are people like me and Twerk. They could be one of you. They might not be. You could meet someone on the street. They could be an avocado.
Jazz hands.
In addition to testing Star Marine and new ships like the Herald 85X and the Caterpillar, they're also going to be helping test the web version of Spectrum. There are lots of kinks to work out still, but so far they've already done a lot to help us find and tackle new bugs.
And we will keep on patching to the Evocati until it's stable enough to roll out to the PTU and then eventually live to you all.
Proxys, can you, as you're here and you're like the champion, and me and Twerk are actually good with NDAs and stuff, is there any major parts of 2.6 that you can confirm are in? Like, can you confirm that Arena Commander's in, or anything like that? Are you able to say anything like that? Are you able to say, yes, this is part of it? Can you do that? Can you do that? Or not? I'm not. I mean, can you clarify what they just said there? Like, I don't know what I had to say anymore. Can I say I'm playing Star Citizen? Who knows? Who knows? Merry Christmas.
Keep track of all the latest updates. Make sure to check out the 2.6 production schedule on the website.
To find out more about some of the tech going into 2.6, let's go now to the UK for the studio update.
So that production report that we looked at earlier, 2.6 has been moved or aimed now at the 16th of December for a live release. Those dates are always going to keep on changing. But the schedule report on robertspaceindustries.com/schedule-report is the best thing that has happened for Star Citizen's open development. I can confirm that Arena Commander will be in 2.6. I mean, I'm happy. I am happy with just wide sweeping statements like that to shut some people up online. Like, yes, it does exist. Yes, there is a patch. Things like that. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, dear.
Welcome back to
Hello,
UK.
Mickey.
I'm Mickey Oliver, QA tester, here to give you this week's studio update. Now over to Ali and Luke to talk about asteroids.
Asteroids in our game previously were all hand-placed.
Thank you very much,
painstaking
Mangala.
For the designers and the artists to position them. And
Look, guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Times are tough around Christmas for YouTubers and streamers, and I need your bits. I need all those little fucking bits. I mean, what am I going to do without those bits, Pete? I need cups full of fucking bits. Otherwise, Christmas is over. Christmas is just done. 2.6 won't come out. 3.0 will never come out. It's all about the bits. So we need to get together and bit me the fuck up. Come on, guys. Come on. So we're going to talk about asteroids here now. So as I understand it, this is like the next stage of asteroid tech, mainly for density of asteroid fields and some basic bits of asteroid. They do want voxel asteroids and mineable asteroids, which these are not at the moment. These are like a stage towards that. 2.6 is a patch. Yes, it might have spaceship, pew-pews, and FPS weapons. Cool. See? Proxys is confirming things. That doesn't break NDA. We can say it might have spaceships. We can say that people might be playing it. We can say it might be called Star Citizen. I'm such a sellout. I am a fucking sellout. I'm so... Oh my fucking god. I need a ThriftBot sellout button thing. I'm so sorry. I'm selling out for bits, mate. It's like...
Obviously had a practical limit of
I didn't sell out.
I
didn't say look, at least spell it right, you fucking piece of shit. Look. I'm... sell out. Yeah. Boom! If CIG paid me, maybe I wouldn't have to sell out.
Process. So with the new request from design was so they could place hundreds or even millions of asteroids. So the new system was designed to be able to cope with any scale that we can come up with.
Now so when they say any scale, is that up to floating point? Is that up to 14 and a half quadrillion? Whatever the fuck it is. Thank you so much, CryEngine, for the sub. I'm never getting anyone's name right other than Proxys. Proxys, were there 571 other Proxys? Is that why you needed to have that name? Darkest Minds. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing. Some of the old INN team have formed Relay, which is their new offering for Star Citizen. So check them out. This guy has said that procedural asteroids and voxel tech aren't mutually exclusive. Yeah, they're not mutually exclusive. This is the next stage towards it, I believe. So this is...
So each asteroid field, we only have the client has a few basic properties of how the asteroid field should look. So what type of...
Are you trying to work out how to direct people to the website for... what is it? Exclamation mark join, I believe, is the command you might be looking for. How blah 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 blah. I don't need words. Words are overrated, and so is reading. Join. I think that's not the command you're after. Maybe.
Of asteroids it should be, what type of density, what color, things like this. Some really basic information, and then from that, proceed where every single asteroid in the entire asteroid belt will be from that small amount of information. And the benefit of that is that every client doesn't really need to communicate with the server, and they can, on their own, decide exactly what they need to render and what they need to simulate per frame.
I was a bit confused by the asteroid texture stuff here.
Design the asteroids and how we want them to work for the designers. So
now I understood how that worked at long range, but at close range, is this how they render each individual asteroid, or is this long-range LODs this was for? Defines top-down view of asteroid field. So, is this long-range LODs of it? Or is this just sort of like a style guide?
We produce a texture that has 4 different channels to control the 4 different main properties of the asteroid.
Oh yeah, so the procedural asteroids and the moving asteroids, this is a step towards the asteroid tech that they want. They eventually want voxel asteroids, mineable asteroids, but that's what they're aiming for, with also the way they're doing this. And I believe they also would like orbiting asteroids and all that sort of stuff, because I think at the moment they move and rotate, but they don't really orbit yet. But that's all stuff they want to do, and Star Citizen will try and do everything it fucking can within its limits, within a reasonable time frame of quality and immersion and awesomeness. But some stuff won't be in like initial release.
Asteroid field, or the 4 properties that they want to change per asteroid field. So to achieve something like Saturn's rings like this, we would have textures like this where we
heat map of density.
The height of it. The offset is type of like how if it was going to wiggle up and down, which for Saturn's rings they're perfectly flat, so that's a
I was
flat colour.
bit confused with that, but you know.
Variation is to handle like different colours,
I'm sure
different
I'll
materials,
work it out at some point.
Composites, metals, whatever we might
Noob
find.
will do a video on it.
And then a density control as well.
Then I'll understand.
And if we go to another example, this is from Oblivion. They have this destroyed moon, which is a bit like our broken moon example. We might have something like this where we have a lot more interesting variations. We have a pattern in the height. It's going to have some verticality in it from this offset. It's going to have some variation, and then the density has a nice feather off on it. And it should be
a bit confused by
easy
this.
for the
A
artists
little
to
bit
go through, or
confused.
the designers to go through and quickly make interesting asteroid fields or quick changes to them, which they don't have to spend an eternity.
Okay, so that stuff was to get this kind of view. I'm trying to work out what distance this view comes from.
Coming up with.
So what I want to show you today is how we're
So
going
this
to
is
use
really
the
cool, the
asteroid
asteroid
for
fields.
practice.
This is sexy as fuck.
First, what I want to do is show you how we used to have to create asteroid fields, because you'll see this new tech just makes it so much easier and looks so much.
See, Steak Slim, I understand that. I understand it's basically they're painting the details using colour template to control different factors of how objects generate space. I kind of understand that, but you say that and my brain still can't work out how it's implemented. Like, I can't work out how that is applied to what they're doing. I just, my brain doesn't work for it at the moment.
Much better. So this here,
Gives
as
my
you
evil
probably
brother.
recognise as yellow.
So this is the original yellow asteroid field. Okay, quite sparse.
It's the moon with the asteroid ring around it.
This
that
moon
we
looks
put
fucking
in,
beautiful still.
In our first iteration, 2.0. This here is the current density that you'll see.
So this is 2.5 as we have it at the moment. This is an improved yellow asteroid field. Looks more dense. I think the lighting's got better as well.
In 2.5. That's the old
At
tech.
the moment.
Turn that off. Here's the new. As you can
So with the new system, that is extremely dense. Obviously with the editor that he's putting it in with, it's loading all up. And I'm not sure about the pop-in distances and LODs of asteroids like this. I mean, obviously you don't want it to be overly taxing on systems, but they might have come up with some clever ways of making it not very taxing, because I believe they're reusing effectively 10 different types of asteroid, different rotations, different positioning, and possibly different texturing, and obviously you don't really notice differences.
You can see.
Like you don't notice the similarities, I suppose, in the asteroids.
The way it generates that is we have
A shit ton.
about
It's a metric
9
shit
or
ton.
10 asteroids, unique kind of asteroid models in there, and it goes through and it makes them one at a time, layers them on top of
Properly
each other,
layered as well.
as you can see there.
Now, as I'm aware, asteroid fields in space don't happen too much. Like in real space, asteroids would be quite far away from each other. Now, rings around moons and planets, they might be a lot more dense. Possibly not this dense. And if they were this dense, they'd probably be full of fucking dust. Is that correct?
The density, the depth, just the sheer amount, as you can see.
1 second. We're just going to see where we are in Star Citizen very quickly. Oh no, I've been kicked in an activity. Oh, thank you for pushing me around here, though. Much appreciated.
These things are rotating very subtly. Obviously, the point is very subtly, but I can show you this kind of to the extreme, just very quickly. There you go.
So asteroids are going to be moving now. I didn't like when I looked at this. It's because they're all rotating at similar speed. I think this looked really fucking weird because I want some asteroids to be moving, some not to be.
What's going to happen is
This
the
was weird.
smaller ones will rotate much faster than the larger ones.
That's
to
just
the point
they're all
where
moving. It was
the
weird.
largest don't rotate at all because we'd be putting bases on there. These, these kind of things. So, for instance, in yellow there are these.
It was the Harlem
these
Shake for asteroids. Yeah,
locations
it
here
was.
that are full of pirates. There's gameplay involved, and we've actually crafted those things. What we've put around here is an exclusion zone, which prevents all the other asteroids from spawning in there, the dynamic asteroids. So as you can see,
So there's two types of asteroid: dynamic and static asteroids. That's what it sounds like there.
all of this combined, we're going to end up with a really, much more cinematic asteroid experience.
Oh, so there'll
Imagine
still be hand placing some asteroids, obviously the large asteroids especially, but set pieces within them. I see what that means.
Yeah. It's going to be really exciting. we're finally getting the kind of density and movement that we've been aiming for.
There's literally no limit on the scale. We can have them millions and millions of miles wide, the asteroid fields, and we can all have them moving as well, and you'll never find the same pattern twice. Every single asteroid will be positioned uniquely. So I think that's quite exciting for the gameplay, that you literally, every single place you go in this asteroid field will be unique.
I love the fact it feels unique. I wouldn't refer to that as exciting. Just, oh, I saw that these asteroids were nothing like the last asteroids I saw. It was exciting.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
will
Vicky.
give us richer, more detailed environments and really help the development process when designing new systems. Now over to Steve, who will guide us through the new camera options.
The zoom in, just to make his face.
We kind of did a bit of a brief overview of the camera system and what tools.
So this is cool. This is the new camera system that's going to be fucking fantastic. Oh, thank you very much for the bits. Oh, you fucking little bastard! You knocked my bits out of my fucking cup. Thanks, though. What was I talking about before you rudely dropped some bits in? Thanks for the bits, though. I'm very juxtaposed about the cup being full and people dropping random bits in. I do need a bright pink wig. You know I have one as well, don't you, Proxus? A bright red one, anyway. So this is the new camera tech, and it looks like this guy's been stoning. So this is going to allow us to do loads of stuff with cameras. I believe it's in 2.6. It's planned for coming to 2.6. And it's going to allow us to do loads of cool stuff. And just have he actually explains how the tech works.
I'm just going to go a bit more in depth with that.
The keys.
Show you what exactly it is you're going to be able to play around with, and also give you a bit of an overview of how the spectator mode is going to work as well. Going forward, in 2.6, all ships and vehicles will have their default first-person cameras, which you're all familiar with. We have the third-person flight.
Yeah, you can have BoredGamer out.
I'll call a chase camera.
Take a picture of me again.
We have our orbit cam, which, as the name suggests, allows you to orbit around the ship from all different angles, and then the passenger orbit, so you can basically focus in on your pilot and manipulate the camera around him. So, just to give you a bit of a rundown on how the controls work, we've decided to build more upon what our players already know with the little camera control that they've had previously. So we've always...
1 second, I'm looking for the wig.
Key, so
the chair's in charge.
Cycle through views by pressing F4, and they just go in order. So we're built on that by using F4 as what we call a modifier. So basically, in order to operate the camera, you just hold down F4, and then plus and minus will change the lens size to a preset one. So you can go to an angle like that where it zooms in close, flattens out the view, or you can pull right back. And like I say, it's changing your depth of field. With all the camera features I'm about to show you, we have a nice quick reset key, simply because if you're wanting to change things on the fly, or if you've done something that you're not happy with and you want to go back to the start, you simply hold F4, press the star key, and that'll reset exactly where you were previously.
Thank you, you're a tricksy hobbit. I can hear you from the other side of the room.
New control I want to show you is the target offset, and that basically just allows you to move the position that the camera's pointing at. So rather than focusing bang on the centre of the ship, you want to look a bit to the side, bit above, bit below, you can do that as well. So just like before, hold F4, and to manipulate the offset, use your arrow keys primarily. So left arrow will move you left in the x-axis, right in the x-axis, forward and back in Y is your up and down arrows. And if I just reset that, I can show you F4, page up, strafe up, page down, or strafe down in the Z-axis. Well,
if you asked, Proxus, it comes true. I think it suits me.
What we've basically
it's very Christmassy now.
Very similar to what our players have had before, but by pressing Z as a toggle, it toggles on the orbit controls. So this will allow you to move
thank you very much for the subs. I didn't see who that was, but thank you.
In this mode, change offsets.
There's no Raffle help there, Prox.
And then you can reset
just exclamation mark Raffle if you want to get into that Raffle for the 85X.
Controls that are
and the Eli voice pack.
Changes, target offsets, orbit. All that is included, but we've also gone the extra mile and added a few additional features in here.
Young BoredGamer.
It will make a real good use of. So, just to give you a bit of an overview, this is basically the screen that you'll see when you die. And if you're anything like me, this is going to happen regularly. So, when you're in a team deathmatch mode, when you die, you'll automatically be...
So, this is obviously might be an issue. And I'm curious to see if it is going to be exploitable. So when you die in Arena Commander or in Star Marine, Being able to use camera tools and free look and move around while you're still in a game, even if it's for only a few seconds, could be used to exploit. Especially at high level play where people are really, really fucking trying hard. And why wouldn't you try hard? I'm an extreme try hard. Nothing wrong with trying hard, it's there to work. We're tryhards. So, yeah, we'll have to hopefully the system won't be able to be exploited, or at least fix it so it's not.
You'll automatically start viewing your
This is my like David Barry wig.
So the camera will lock onto those, and you can cycle through any teammates who are still alive during the game by using the mouse buttons. From here, by default, the orbit controls are unlocked. Because you're not controlling the player, we can just get those ready to go straight away. So you can manipulate the orbit as they're running around the level, and it will track the player as they go. Probably what I think is the most exciting thing for our community is that we've also included a free cam function. So because our orbit controls are live all the time in spectator mode, you can use the Z key instead to detach the camera from the player. So this enables you to basically move the camera wherever you want in the level. And in addition to this, you can make use of the save load system. So if you're making cinematics,
hopefully
you can
they have to remove the press X to respawn button. That'll be useful.
So I can just give you an example.
I'm hoping that there's buttons to remove the entire HUD. I want the entire HUD removable with a button so I can film.
The one key on the number pad. I like this one as well, just getting all different angles that you can't normally reach while you're
even if you limit the distance.
So a real high up angle.
Even if you limit the distance, you can move in free cam. It would still be exploitable.
In addition to this, we'll do a close up one of the player, and let's go ahead and
always be
change
exploited.
The lens size so we can see right up close, see all that detail. So I'll save that to slot 3. So while the game's going on, you can literally just change these on the fly. So I can go right that camera.
Maybe not having players' names or there's I don't know how you do it.
The tools have kind of been designed in mind for not just use in gameplay. So you will be able to create new views and bespoke camera angles for while you're actually playing the game. But we're also kind of gearing this towards people.
The problem is that some people want to win, and there might be esports levels to play.
All that manner of things that people are doing now, but we're just giving them the tools to make it easier. And
you need to make sure it's balanced. You make sure it's not exploitable.
That's
Otherwise,
awesome, Steve. That's already real.
People will complain about fuck this fucking hair. I'm bold and I'm proud. People will complain about everything in an first-person shooters games, and you want to give them the smallest amount to complain about. Otherwise, it does create rage, even if it's false rage. You don't want people to go, well, that's because they could have been exploiting a camera hack or whatever. It's like, how the fuck did he know I was there? You'd be like, always thinking they're doing that. So,
really helped me in my character testing, and I can't wait to see all the screenshots and the video.
At the moment, benefits definitely outweigh the costs. Yes, that is true. So at the moment, with testing and Alpha and Star Citizen in general, before we get into a position where there's any form of esports or proper balance, I kind of let's get the tools there and then work out ways of reining them back so people can't exploit them, or maybe not just disabling them in certain matches. Having a button that you can disable them, maybe that's the way. You have quick play where you can use them, and you have a button that would go, well, private game, disable spectator is a button. That sort of stuff. That would work for me.
Videos that you guys post to show off our beautiful game. I'm a big fan of these updates because they're going to make my job a lot
Mickey!
easier.
I've got to win as well!
That's all for our studio updates.
It's probably your hair, isn't it?
Thanks, Mickey. That asteroid tech is really going to help the designers a lot. When tech like this comes online, it can drastically reduce how long it takes to implement things, which will allow for new content to be added faster in the future.
My hair all fucking fell out.
I'm really excited to see what the artists and
quite
designers
upsetting,
will come up with for
Thanks for reminding me.
As cool as the asteroids were, I'm really excited about the new camera system. Our community was already creating some amazing videos, and I can't wait for them to get.
Thanks, Sandy. Yes, I was.
Speaking of community, let's go now to Tyler for the latest.
I think just having the option to be able to disable it in some games, that will probably be enough for me.
Hey everyone, Tyler Whitkin, Community Manager in the Austin, Texas studio, here to bring you this week's Community Update. The Intergalactic Aerospace Expo has concluded, and we hope you enjoyed the Galactic Tour videos as much as we did making them. In other news, throughout the month of December, we're going to be making the MISC Freelancer flyable to all subscribers. So if you're a subscriber and you've been wanting to fly the Freelancer...
So yeah, thank you so much for the bits, Double Agent, or Double... what the fuck is your name? Thank you very much for the bits, though. Oh, you fucking knocked all the bits off the top! Poor bits. I'm striking the screen. You can't see that.
Now is your chance. And now it's time for this week's MVP award.
The strong
a huge congratulations to the
survive
Noobifier
perfection.
for his detailed efforts in creating a video called "The Birth of a Starship."
I mean, we'll watch this later.
This video
again.
outlines
It's
the
awesome.
ship development pipeline here at CIG and has a lot of interesting tidbits. And I encourage you to check it out for yourself over at our community hub. Lastly, the week would not be complete without Reverse the Verse, so make sure to tune in live tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at Twitch.
Thank you for refilling the cup. You're the best, guys.
We're talking about everything that you saw on today's episode.
It's okay.
Thanks for all the support, everyone, and we'll see you in the verse.
Oh, I'm Jake. Careful.
Noobifier, that was a really great walkthrough, a really great explanation of all the
Careful.
massively complex elements that go into building a ship.
Yes, we'll look at that
really solid.
in a bit.
Although, to be honest,
Mangala.
this week's a little light on weird gifs of me.
Yeah, we can maybe fix that. Sorry,
This
Sean.
was an
maybe they need
interesting
some fresh
choice.
material.
Sean.
Good call. Make some extreme expressions as fodder, it says.
For our next behind-the-scenes feature, the audio team walks us through
Bad
all
choice,
the work
bad
they've been
choice.
doing to get Star Marine ready to play.
Overall, Sam Hall, the coder, and I,
So, this goes into a lot of the detailed sounds. Now, I'm not a massive audio buff. I've partially deaf in my left ear and don't use audio much in games, like in the way that you should for positioning where enemies are. But the ambience that the sound builds for Star Citizen is pretty awesome and important.
we spent a lot of time, first of all, unifying the music across the game, because Star Citizen is so
Good job with your
huge and so many
diabetes,
different
Electro.
aspects of it that,
We
we were working very hard in these different areas, but it was all getting very compartmentalized. We've managed to bring it all back into this one whole global system. And that's given us a really nice foundation for Star Marine now. We have this great clarity. We know how to build these systems and get the best out of them. While we had the music logic system for the PU and for Squadron 42, for Star Marine, the conditions that you're involved.
Remember, guys, watch Twerk 17 and Honor God.
Involved in that, and the way the game plays out is a little more set, which is a luxury we don't have when you have the more open world situation of people could be doing anything anywhere. So we're able to be a little bit more kind of authored and bespoke in the flow of it, which is nice.
Zeus,
So
you
we
get
have,
gold star. You're the best.
We obviously have the game rules for the different Star Marine game modes, and that gives us the
love this
foundation
music.
that we work from. So we kind of got a nice cinematic flow that we've built that just picks up pace as the game progresses.
So this is all like part of the dynamic music system, so it works out what's going on and plays music accordingly, basically. And it's actually quite complex, or at least there's lots going on with it, so you could have very different music, whether you're winning or losing, whether you're being shot at, whether it's towards the end of a level, whether it's at the beginning, whatever.
Here we have 6 layers of music, and this is the main sort of bed of the music during the game mode. From the start of the match, this is all actually active, but it'll be completely quiet because the 2 parameters that feed into this at this point are both on 0. The 2 parameters we have are control and time limit. So the first one is a parameter that feeds into the main body of the music, and as that number rises up, as you get more and more successful in the game, the music will slowly start fading in. And we use a lot of low-pass, high-pass filters, volume effects, etc., etc.
Can't see it, it's all blurry!
So these 3 stages of music are quite subtle as they start edging in. So I'll take it up to about 25%.
This is a similar way that
here it comes. So
No Man's Sky did their music, maybe?
This little
No Man's Sky, the best thing about that is the music. Let's face it.
If we take it up to
although the new patch is actually pretty good.
You can really hear it start to pick up now. And, you're about 50% successful at this point. You're starting to feel the energy. It's getting exciting. If we take it up again, see these 3 layers of music are starting to build up now.
You can see for Star Marine, though, how important music would be,
really
even if you don't want music in the PU.
Pick up its pace, and we can take that all the way up to 100%. And now it's big, sort of full spectrum music. You get a real sense of excitement.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, the
what we really wanted
sexy.
to do is make sure it wasn't too jarring and too obviously tied into events in the game. It is, but we want to make that a slow
mining and inventory management was boring as fucking now, guys, for me.
You've done
it's a lot better
X,
now.
So now Y has happened.
New patch is good.
Yeah, that's a really old
Still not a
style
$60
of
game
mechanic that we're avoiding.
It's getting
so
there.
While information is being fed into the music system, it's rising very slowly, and we have sort of a lock on the speed it's allowed to progress through its various stages. So you don't get this bam, 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 bam of increased steps of intensity. You get this lovely cinematic flow upwards that gets more and more tense. There's kind of two different
turn off music
elements
first, almost
play
always.
as well. There's a gameplay element that's the main factor of how the music progresses and gets more dramatic. But there's also a time element that's independent from the other one. And
I get the Firebird tattoo on my head, like just on the front. It's like there.
So it works as one piece of music. That the time element controls like the percussion, and that'll start coming in as time runs out, regardless of where we are in that overall intensity layer.
So I'm associate producer for the audio team. My role is to communicate with.
So, with music, it's very much down to personal preference. I find in competitive games or multiplayer games, I always turn music off. Dead by Daylight, I turned it back on because it gives you audio cues of when the monster can like seize you or whatever when you see a survivor. So you kind of need it. So unless there's some sort of important audio cue with the music for multiplayer, I always turn it off. Single player games, I mostly turn it off because I want to be able to hear stuff. Even though I'm not a massive audio buff or I'm not very good with audio, as it were, don't use it in its intended purpose, I still turn it off. It would have to be a very specific game for me to keep audio on. What about you guys? What do you think?
For all the other studios and with all the other producers all over the world, so in Germany and LA and Austin, I have to make sure that my team get the right information and right in time so we can actually work on the highest priority first and make sure everything is...
Wow. Thank you very much, Roadkill, for all the fucking bits. You kept the cup filled. You're the best. You're my fave.
Just good in the game and has a proper sound and proper music and dialogue. And we're looking forward to see
the cover system.
The game. Because we have so many features that are coming in from the audio side as well. We have the pressurizing and the depressurizing states.
I am looking forward.
Outside and depressurized area, everything sounds muffled, and you know actually that you are outside, and all sounds sound like this. The other way around, when you're inside,
very muffled outside, very muffled.
It's just normal, but the people that are outside actually have the muffled sound, so you know there are some people outside and not that loud. We also have the music logic system, which is reacting to the state in the game where you are. So am I losing, am I winning? Is it the beginning of the match, is it the end of the match? So it's very reactive and gives you a lot of audio feedback at where you are. And on top of that, we have the dialogue added, so we have the announcer.
And you will be able to play it very soon,
that's what I'm because she's giving like the rules of the game, so she's playing the game mode, she's telling you when the match started and when the match ends, so she actually rules the game. But additionally to that, we have the leaders from the Marine side and from the Outlaw side that is a bit like...
So at the moment, the cover system, when you are in cover, it pulls your gun up. That means that if you aim down sights, you will lean round to either left or right based on how close you are to each corner, around that way, and then you could aim more. Okay, but when you stop aiming down sights, you would pull your gun back up, but you could still see that you were in cover, and that aiming down sights would lean you. Okay, there are obviously that's an iterative process with that cover system that will change or improve or whatever. So bear that in mind. It's not necessary, but it does show you. It's a visual cue that you're in cover.
Like the music logic system, so it gives you...
We'll talk more about it when we're able to.
Where you are in the game.
NDA, indeed.
Hack more control points in the control game mode, for example. It gives you the advice and tells you that you have
StarEngine is a simulation indeed, really but obviously a lot of the mechanics in it are going into the PU. So
creating the atmospheric sounds, one thing that I kind of thought about a lot was whether it should be more subtle.
Yeah, otherwise it would clip through the wall.
Kind of in your face and very, intense.
It's physicalising your body.
Because obviously the focus is on the first-person weaponry, the shooting and the action.
Oh, thank you. So, look, this isn't even a bot. This is fucking Zeus, who's is the best of the mods, or at least one of them. Thank you very much, Zeus, for posting some. Oh, you're the best. Posting beautiful words and comments about me, and that's how you become a mod on my channel. You praise me.
Action and that kind of thing, and the other players.
No worries, Richard,
but
mate.
I kind of decided actually not to be too subtle with the ambience and
keeping an eye on your
try
channel.
to push more of the character of the space into the mix of the audio. So this is
yeah, that glass is atrocious that we saw, wasn't it?
Of, Echo 11.
We'll get better. Thank you,
It's quite a kind of industrial, dark sounding.
I don't know how to say names.
There's a lot of
thank you very much for subbing. Very much appreciated. Saurus does the twerk. Just says thanks, and then occasionally you get a dick pic. I just think I'll just like show a picture of my ass or something. Thanks, guys.
All, you know, contracting and stuff like that.
Thank you.
It's quite ominous. It's supposed to be quite dense and quite
Jamie.
heavy, I think.
/mods.
All of these little spots here are placed audio that are kind
You're
of
right. My head is very shiny.
One specific
sound. Oh shit!
Yeah, they all work together to build up a sound of the level.
Thank you, Zeus. You're the best.
Sound of the room in kind of one area.
Jamie's got swords.
Some kind of like
I'm the worst.
things.
I'm the worst at running streams.
You can hear the kind of. Hopefully, you can hear the, you know, water and stuff like that moving through the pipes and. But
there is no water moving through the pipes.
There's steam and
unless
things
there is.
that kind of emit from the floor, and occasionally you'll get like bursts of steam.
So everything with the audio stuff, because it's done by like a separate team, and this is true of all Star Citizen and all the different levels. It's super fucking in depth, and they've really thought about the areas. And it's so in depth. There's so much going on that it's super immersive, and I love it. I wish that I was more into audio to be able to appreciate it more, but I do appreciate how awesome it is.
Even air and stuff like that, both like that in the audio and visually. Yeah, there's a little bit here that I'm quite proud of. It's a vent that you can kind of crawl through and get into another area.
I love the fact you can crawl through vents and get into walls and stuff. I think that's a great mechanic, great idea.
Encased.
I'm looking forward to seeing that in game.
Isolated and small. So it's got things like it's got the same kind of metal rattles, but
it's coming out of the goddamn walls.
Reverb of them, so it feels like you're really in this tiny little crawling space. Another thing we're looking at doing in this first iteration of Star Marine is creating sounds that react.
Oh shit! Look at the spinning bit at the bottom of the cup.
To weaponry. So,
oh my god, that's the best.
If you're in like a particularly junky room,
magic bit, mate.
And especially some of the maps that we're putting out for Star Marine soon, it's got a lot of bits and bobs and junk and stuff like that. So when you shoot your gun in this room, it will rattle and resonate. And some of the big metal objects like pipes and stuff like that as well. If you get close to them and shoot, you'll hear that resonance, which is really cool, and it really, I think it's very engaging. It really.
So the Eli voice pack is supposed to be kind of that cheeky. I like it. I like it. If you need those voice packs to do lots of different things, each of them to be able to draw you in. So that particular HCS voice pack I like. I like Vasco, but Vasco's too extreme. I mean, Vasco's fucking crazy. So you want a mixture of the serious ones with the. Thank you, Sniffle.
Immerses you in the experience.
You fucking knocked another bit off with a hat on.
Firing your gun.
Get your shit little bit in.
Everything reacting
Thank
around
you,
it.
Sniffle. Much appreciated.
The dynamic music system is another example of a new tool that will really help let our creative team shine. To be able to have the game adjust the music on the fly depending on what's going on is going to add a lot of dimension to the game experience.
We go now from gunfights to dogfights with a look at all the work that has gone into balancing the ships for 2.6.
So we're going to look at ship balance now. This is going to look at the flight model rebalance, which is really important. And we'll talk about the mechanics here. There's lots of stuff that we actually know about this that we can talk about. Fuck you guys with your 1 bits. But thank you at the same time. Thank you for the bits, guys. Very much appreciated. You fucking trolls. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember what it was now. You made me forget. You guys, fuck you.
So we're going to talk...
So there's a raffle going on for an 85X with lifetime insurance and an Eli voice pack. All you got to do is type in !raffle into the Twitch to be in for a chance of winning that. We also, to one person that is a either a Twitch subscriber, a Game Whisper, or a Patreon, we will be giving an Eli voice pack and making you some sort of BoredGamer VIP where we'll throw recruits and referrals at you, so you can get a Gladius and gold or something like that. But do something like that. So you can go, oh, look at me, you've got gold things. Woo. That's exactly what you have to do.
Changes to the flight balance today. I tried to avoid saying flight model because the flight model fundamentally is still the same as it was. It's still the same simulated system that John Pritchett and Chris really want in there. This is more iteration on how the values we put in and get out have changed, that changed the way you fly, not the fundamentals of flying. We've had some feedback from the community on what they've heard about the changes.
Thank you, Bronish, you.
Have tested.
You're the
We had
best.
some ideas that what we thought people would like, what they wouldn't like. So we were looking to do some more changes, and the community feedback just sort of solidified that. So we're going to talk about what's changed from a month ago when you were talking last time on Roundaverse.
The first thing we were doing, obviously everyone will know about, is the SCM speed change, where we kind of halved those speeds from what they were to try and increase the closeness of combat and make it feel more engaging in that sense.
So they're halving the speeds effectively, roughly, of all ships for the new flight balance for, I believe, 2.6. I think it's all going to be in for then. So ships are going to be much slower. And combat's going to be much closer. There's going to be less jousting. Combat's going to feel a lot more visceral. It's a wing commander combat. It's going to be right in your fucking face. That's changing. So all weapons are changing because of that. All shields, time to kill, health, all that sort of stuff is changing. Missile speeds, weapon ranges, all that has to be rebalanced as well.
And it just had to be addressed in some way. And that, I guess, leads us to demonstrate how cruise is no more, and how we've adapted Afterburner to...
So this is incorrect what he said there. Cruise is no more. I wouldn't say that Cruise is no more, although he is dev and I'm not. let's go for that. But thank you very much, Richard. Much appreciated. Oh, good job. You didn't even get the fucking thing in the cup. Good job. Well done. Well done. So Cruise basically has been merged effectively with Afterburner. So you would hold shift to go from your SCM speed up to your maximum cruise speed, and when you let go of shift, you would retain your velocity and speed, but it would also start to very slowly consume boost fuel or afterburn fuel. So some form of management for your boost fuel is needed to be able to keep maximum kind of maneuverability and cruise speeds and that sort of stuff. And you're going to be able to use your boost simultaneously to cruise as well if you want. Two different things. X is going to be boost to allow you to overpower your thrusters. But let's continue with their description.
To reach those speeds. Here we go. This is me now using Afterburner.
Yeah, cruise as a dedicated flight mode is no more.
I'm hitting cruise speeds here, and I'm just holding the shift key to get there.
My channel currency needs to be eggs.
The current plan is to, once you Afterburner, you will stay at the velocity you've hit. Once you release.
Thank you for the bits, guys. Just knocking more out than you're fucking putting in. Good job. Good job.
Afterburner prime.
You fucking.
Where you'll continue at this
velocity. Not even going to say it. You leave my cup alone.
Afterburner or hydrogen fuel.
Eggs is a good idea though, Zeus.
Creeping down slowly, but you've used a lot of it to burn up to this velocity in the first place, and I've gone out of bounds.
Whilst we have reduced the SCM speeds.
Yeah, the dedicated cruise mode is going away, but you get up to cruise speeds with shift. It's being merged with Afterburner.
You can maintain those faster speeds for longer.
That might change again for all we know.
To maintain it at that velocity and use less fuel, like pretty much as we show here, but there will be a higher burn cost for getting up to that velocity. I want to point that out. There will be the penalty of using it.
Okay, we'll have eggs. Chill. Okay, we'll do something with eggs.
To get over great distances, you're burning up fast.
For fuck's sake!
Truck on as
Stop. There's nothing going on with eggs at the moment. Oh, for fuck's sake! Good job.
It in a combat situation that might cost you in terms of fuel use. But if people are familiar with how boost works, it's essentially shortening
a navy bean or a lima bean. I don't understand that question, Kate.
So that you can maneuver a lot faster, and that's what boost has been used to. If you're sliding off course, you hit the boost key and you get back on course much quicker than you would have done, but at the cost of the fuel. So you will lose a penalty to that. once you trigger the afterburner, you become a lot less maneuverable.
That's a very good point that Zeus points. The Proxus says. Note that the build they're using here is not finished and is by no means a final demonstration. That's true of the current system, but also in Star Citizen in general, everything that people don't like or can be improved will be looked at. So we can have stuff that we don't like improved or changed or whatever. Nothing is finalized until it's release, basically, is the way I see it, or at least beta.
Doing crews are demonstrating here. This is me at
Stuff is fluid
afterburn.
and
I've got
iterative.
Restricted maneuvering. This is entirely based on where your throttle is once you enter the mode.
Okay.
So the lower the throttle is, the more maneuverable you are whilst afterburning. I suppose trying to change your course quickly, you decouple, you spin round, you hit afterburner.
I'm not sure what eggnog is.
Those main engines to change direction as quickly as possible. So you can see by that. If you want an afterburner in 2.6, you just press shift and hold it, and that's all you need to do. There's no tap and hold anymore.
It's the same key.
Yeah, so
it was on.
What I'm going to say is for people that don't like this new flight model, the way that's saying it, when you get to use it, mess around with it, try some different ships with it, and then then with knowledge and with feedback, say to CIG on forums, on the issue council, whatever, what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and what ships feel good, what ships feel bad. Make sure you have some experience with the system though before you form a this is bad or this is good. You need to try it for yourselves first.
Yeah.
Other input devices like CAD, HOTAS.
Custard is not pure sex, but I do like
so
custard.
Boost now being on X.
Proper custard.
It means you can
Vanilla and egg.
You can afterburner and boost at the same time, which opens up another level of complexity.
You don't have to put too much
gameplay.
sugar in there.
Using the phrase turbo like we did before.
Diabetes.
Overpowers, overthrusts all your secondary thrusters, I think is the correct term for it.
I'm getting a bit tubby.
All
Fuck
your
it, it's
maneuvering
Christmas,
thrusters,
isn't it?
Your retro thrusters,
Getting there.
not your main thrusters. So it gives you increased thrust output to all those ones.
So first wave of PTU could come any time from Monday onwards. At the moment, it's aimed from between Monday, the 5th, to all the way up to the 15th. So anywhere between that window.
When you're
boosting,
boosting,
currently looking at.
You can arrest your slides quicker. You can stop quicker. So you can combine that now with Afterburner to do a bit of both, or use it independently. So Afterburn in, let go the Afterburner, hit boost, do a tight turn.
Got
so
to
that's
keep them
gonna be
on.
really
You do.
useful for racing.
Have to.
Yeah. So racing, everyone was super worried that SEM speeds were
Raid
going
house,
to be super slow, and it's not, because you've got all these new ways of boosting. So, for example,
so that's probably one of the more exciting things for me is that that racing might actually be cool now, or I'll enjoy it more. So different ships are definitely going to be better on different tracks because of the way the boost will work with them, because of their thrusters, because of that you can use your boost and your afterburner simultaneously. You're going to be wanting to cruise or go up to cruise speeds as much as you're able to on tracks, but obviously maintain your maneuverability so that you're not crashing into stuff, that you're not missing checkpoints. So some ships are just going to be much better as drag racers, like the Herald, whereas the M50 might be really good at really tight, more obstacle coursey kind of racetracks. So for me, that's going to be pretty cool. Especially when a racetrack is made of kind of like all of those elements. Mario Kart!
Andy tries to fly whilst I'm talking him through it. You can use the afterburn down the straighter sections, and obviously you can modulate that with your throttle to sort of decide how much afterburn speed you want. You can absolutely bomb it down the straights and then back off.
Oh my fucking god, I want a whole
boost,
chicken.
Put all the power to his
Oh my fucking
retro
god.
thrusters to do.
I'm roasting a chicken downstairs at the moment,
We're doing a lot of
actually.
testing of this with QA.
Where is he?
and
No,
the
not all
designers
that.
here, and we're getting pretty good times. We're by no means the fantastic racers, but we're
So yeah, the terminology is Evocati are early testers. They are basically the they're after the QA testers. So official QA testers are paid by CIG. Evocati are volunteers that CIG have gone, we'd like you to be Evocati. That means you get to test the game early, but it's buggy. so they get the early tests of a particular patch. Then that goes to early PTU, which is a few thousand people, which is PTU is public test universe. And then that goes to wide from rider PTU, so more and more people will have access to it. Sometimes it goes to a full public PTU, so anyone has access to it that has the game, and then that will go to a live build after that. You know, devs, QA, Evocati, first wave PTU, more waves of PTU, and then live.
We're getting some pretty
800 Evocati last time I had as well.
Some of the fastest ever ones that have been set on the leaderboards. So I'm sure in the hands of the backers that we're going to have some pretty good new records.
This really creates this balance of afterburn and boost at the same time.
So I actually quite like the idea of this
switching between one
for
and
racing.
both at the same time.
I think it's going to make racing much better.
Try and get the fastest.
And also, because if you have races with multiple people in different ships, they're going to be trying to position themselves so that you can't pass them, and certain ships might be better for that, and better for, like, the M50 is significantly better at the first portion of a race, and if you keep the Herald behind you on the straights, you can just absolutely wreck it, so might be an element of that.
Perhaps when it comes to a straight line, I'm afterburning. I'm trying to line my ship up as straight as possible, hit the afterburner for the main engine boost and speed increase. Obviously, it restricts your maneuverability as well whilst you're afterburning at full throttle.
Pardon me, I slept a grand total of 2 hours last night.
It's changed. Like a lot
but
of
it's just slept.
at the moment is simply throttle to 100%, and away you go. With this, actually managing your throttle can give some quite big improvements to it.
So he's going to crash then. I was laughing because
the M50 handles quite differently to the 350R. Not just a case of linear acceleration or turning speed now. A lot of the ships
have get through that fucking circle. Yeah.
Favourable axes, so they can turn better.
So that's cool as well, favourable axes, based on the thrusters
and stuff.
How
you do a really fast lap in an M50 is not going to be how you do that fast lap in a 350R. You're going to have to learn how your ship works, what's the strongest axis of thrust on your ships, and sort of customise that.
I think it's a lot of fun now with these changes, especially when you hit the afterburn. It kind of locks you into a straight line into the wall. Yeah, good fun.
And it also changes dogfighting as well. Those SCM speeds have brought in the combat massively. And another thing that we haven't really talked about is all the weapons have had a complete rebalance as well.
So the weapons are getting changed, obviously, as well.
Ground up across the board, all the ships have had
Stop
change.
moving eggs! We don't have eggs as a currency! You guys are mad!
The health points of the ships.
Not in the bubbly, cute way that I'm mad.
So it's really sort of not a clean slate, because we had for a lot of.
I want some eggs! Give me some eggs!
We want them to be, and they were getting there, but it was sort of piecemeal. Every now and then we'd.
Congratulations, Decimo.
That's fine, but it was.
That's very impressive. But how many eggs do you have?
They've all had.
Senpai has noticed you.
So it's more comparative of the game as a whole, where everything's going to sit. We'll talk a bit about how these changes affect combat. So we're in Dying Star Vandal Swarm now, in a Saber Comet. So Andy's using the
Saber Comet
to
I like the skin of the Saber Comet.
A bit too quickly. No, he's done it. Then he used presumably the boost there to stop yourself, get right on the tail of this scythe, and then hopefully do some damage. As you can see, everything sort of.
Time to kill's a lot different, isn't it?
In your face.
I don't think that plasma shotgun is working as intended
more
there.
dramatic than it was or is in 2.5.
Oh shit! Thank you for all your bits!
Everything.
Oh, fell out of the cup, but it's alright.
Really
I'll collect him off the floor, mate.
To tackle with this was to get the combat in.
Like I'm homeless.
Close, in your face.
Scraping change off the floor, mate.
Yeah, you still got the advanced skill of a pilot can use afterburner to their advantage. They still have it, as much fuel as they've got. They can use it to their advantage and still combat at high speed if they're good enough to do it around.
Yeah, so the idea is that you can still have combat at high speed, but there's a lot of speed.
Those who want to push themselves with advanced
boost and fuel management going on.
Mechanics can still do that, and they've got new challenges to learn. We've also got the missile camera as well, which is in there.
Got the missile camera!
Alright, so we got a victim.
That's pretty fucking cool, isn't it?
Go. Still going though. Yeah, still going. Works really nicely with the some of the bigger torpedoes that we have in the game, like on the Retaliator.
What are you doing, Jamie Trombone?
Seeing these
what are you
torpedoes
doing?
go for
Gave you a sword
10
because you said my head was
kilometres
shiny.
So that's the new flight model changes that we're working on. Still lots of iterations to go.
We'll get an egg emote. It's going to be my head breaking into an egg or something like that. I'm fucking Humpty Dumpty now.
Hopefully
Thanks,
that
guys.
clears up some concerns that people had.
BoredGamer. Thanks.
That's all
Thanks,
from
guys.
us. Thanks. Bye.
Hard-boiled gamer.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great way to see beautiful explosions up close.
Mate,
and who
I
doesn't
want to know
like
this
to
egg
see
thing
things?
as well. Okay, there is no egg currency on my fucking channel. Okay, I don't know what the fuck chat has evolved into at the moment. There is no egg currency. I doubt there will be an egg currency. You guys are mad. Fucking eggs. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I know there's been some concern with cruise mode going away, but I think once backers get a chance to test the new adjustments for themselves, they'll see that all of these changes, we are giving them actually a lot more options. With the weapon and component balance,
very exciting.
Afterburn and
Just egg puns now on this channel.
It can provide players with a lot more
It
flexibility.
is an odd-looking
while
egg.
flying and fighting.
That bit. Thank you,
Very
Freak
cool. And I wonder what the new race lap time will be.
Yeah, it's probably going to be way better than something I can do. But of course, it's not only about the new times. Now that there's going to be all those new
Exhilarating,
ships,
yep.
to try out too.
True. We will have to see how the Herald
This
and
is
the
an explicit
35X
stream.
do against the old favorites. But speaking of crossing the finishing line,
That's all we have for today's show. We'd like to thank our subscribers who help us produce extra content like this, and bug smashers and lore makers, and all our behind-the-scenes shows.
yes, we do. And a special thanks to all of our backers, new and old, who have made Star Citizen possible. And we could not do that.
I think maybe a Fabergé board, or board Fabergé. It's a Fabergé egg. It might be a good idea now.
This without all of your support.
To find out more about some of the features we
I
have,
hate you guys
make sure
so
to
much.
Tune in tomorrow
With
at
your
8 a.m.
fucking
Pacific
awful
time. Oh.
Or reverse the verse. and new times in the UK. And until then, we will
I
see
love that
you
fuck up.
around the verse.
Oh, that's fucking beautiful.
You do this around.
Fucking Jesus, man. Right. You guys are literally the worst. Like, the worst. You're a rotten bunch. I don't know. There is no egg currency! Acknowledge me, senpai. Oh, fuck you guys. Literally. I just wanted some bits and some people to subscribe. That's all I wanted. And now, for some reason, something about eggs is happening. Oh, for fuck's sake. We might take a look at RTV. Oh. Yeah, I love how awkward they are. It's, like, beautiful. This is the fucking old colours. Fuck you, old colours. Back, you know. The eggs. I don't know what's going on in my hangar. My hangar's literally gone mad. What do you guys want me to fly out of these ships here? So we've got an Auroras, we've got an M50, we've got the 350R, we've got the Merlin, we've got the Cuts Back, we've got the Mustang Gamma, we've got a normal Hornet, and we've got an Avenger. What should I fly in Vandal Swarm? You earn 42 eggs every 15 minutes. Why not? Why fucking not? I know you love me, really. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. It's appreciated. You guys are dicks. Please like and subscribe. Please consider giving me bits and donating. And remember, you're all dicks. Thanks. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Carrack. I haven't got a Carrack. It's a flyable ship, though. 2 for the Cutlass at the moment. Couple for the Aurora. A video I just watched. I will link it to you. There you go, bro. And this is a Noobifier, which we're going to look at in a minute. Well, so actually, let's have a very quick look, because it's actually a very quick video, of the ships of 2.6. So these ships are going to be coming in 2.6. I know I've looked at this a couple of times already. Obviously not today.
The Caterpillar was one of the
My bit's cup is so fucking full!
we did in 2012 during the initial
I'm not flying the Reliant.
campaign. We started off
Ever.
with the kind of the base 5 ships that were how we imagined.
Yes, I will send you egg pics. Why the fuck not? Yeah. As a subscriber perk, you get a picture of an egg. Why the fuck not? Good job, guys. Who tells the best egg jokes? None of you fuckers. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, yeah. I do have an 890 jump. So, exclamation mark, Raffle. To join the raffle, guys, that is for an 85X with lifetime insurance. And the new HCS voice back Eli, which is Q from Star Trek. Also, someone that is a subscriber or donator, effectively, will get a Eli voice pack as well. And you don't have to join any raffles to do for that particular thing. And also become like my board VIP because I love you.
Playing the game, we based them largely on Wing Commander.
No, the Twat Waffle command is no longer there.
You know, a multi-crew ship, a fighter, a transport, explorer, that sort of thing. Midway through the campaign, we were hitting our goals, and we knew we were going to do other ships.
None of you tell the best egg jokes.
So it's one of the Kickstarter goals in the original Kickstarter. There were these sub-goals that would unlock different ship classes. One of them was the M50 Racer, one of them was the Javelin Destroyer, and one of them was the Caterpillar. We called it a fighting transport or a pirate transport at the time.
The Caterpillar, it is an
so
interesting
these ships
ship
are all coming in for 2.6.
First ships designed around pure
yes, I'm ecstatic
modularity.
too.
So the whole front of the ship has 4 modules.
It's very exciting.
That in time we'll be able to replace with, from what we have now,
that they can exhibit these
ships. To maybe an additional habitation module for more crew, or
so that. Oh, thank you so much.
Eggs.
Because eggs. Do people want eggs as a currency on the channel? I'm not even sure what we'd have them for. Should we just have a currency, a channel currency of eggs, but it's not used for fucking anything? So we would just go, yeah, I've got 25 billion eggs. Gillian, because you haven't told any egg jokes, you do win. So the Caterpillar is probably the most exciting ship for me to come with 2.6. It is going to be heavily cargo focused, but it's going to be super modular, so it's going to be able to do lots of other stuff, and obviously some pirates will use that as a pirate capital ship. Yeah, okay, we'll sort out some eggs currency.
So we have the
no worries, guys.
to really customize this ship from a player standpoint.
Fucking idiots.
The interior spaces as a whole. So this is the first ship where you can really do that. The Retaliator, you can do it with 2 spaces. The Caterpillar, 4 spaces. So it's a lot more to players for players to play with. It's also a pretty humongous ship. When it was first pitched, I believe it was pitched as sort of the evil twin brother of the Freelancer.
But you're mad.
But players will know that the Freelancer is a lot smaller than the Caterpillar.
How many eggs could a Caterpillar carry if a Caterpillar could carry eggs? We need to work out how many eggs are in one SCU. Proxus, how many eggs are in one standard cargo unit?
Caterpillar when they see it, actually, because of the gameplay necessities for this ship specifically, it ended up growing in size tremendously. At this point, it's longer than a Starfarer. Surface area wise, it's not as big as a Starfarer because a Starfarer is a lot taller and a lot fatter, but it's actually longer than a Starfarer. So it's 50% longer than a Retaliator or a Constellation. It's got 2 floors, it's got 2 observation decks, 2 habitations.
I think it looks fucking amazing, that
one
ship.
in the command module, one in the main body.
Oh, thank you very much, Pesmed!
It's a really big ship. Actually, it's the biggest ship we've done in LA.
So I inherited the Caterpillar after it had already gone through all of its early concept stages, where it was pretty set in on what it looked like.
It's Gingerbeard.
What it was for. And so my task was more about getting the interior laid out, getting the thruster placements figured out, and
thank you, Kate, for your mammal.
I mean, the Caterpillar went through many iterations of determining what the inside would look like, how we would balance all of its mass, how we were going to balance its thruster placement. We also, part of the problem with the Caterpillar is that because its focus is versatility, it's
focused on versatility.
Its design page was just just kept going. So we had to really pare down what features it was going to actually contain. That was part of my job, was to pick and choose, cherry pick the really good, juicy bits.
Whoa. I don't know, Cade. What do you get when you cross a chicken with a Martian? My chicken... space... An extraterrestrial? Yes!
To focus in on for the caterpillar.
Okay,
The
okay.
caterpillar
These are the
can
subjects I
carry
want bad.
smaller ships. It is intended for it to be able to carry dragonflies. We have the cargo system has elements in it that allows us to tune how well a ship can carry other ships.
Bez has 3
as far
eggs.
as turning this into a carrier, there are more ships than just the dragonfly that fit into it, but there's a lot of consequences to just letting you fill it up with hundreds of those.
What's
things.
a metric dozen
It's meant to
compared to
operate
12?
Realistically, with fewer than that.
12's a dozen in the UK. Dozen eggs. They're sold in 12s, 6s and 12s. The yolk's on you! Oh shit! These are better! That Kovalek skin is fucking amazing. I mean, if anyone desperately wants... Okay. If people... I will get you egg pics. For subscribers, I will have egg pics for you. Okay? Genuinely. I'll think of something. I'll have to write it down. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Don't know what it's going to be. Might be the worst egg pics ever. Caterpillar costs roughly the same as a Cutlass and a Herald and a Buccaneer. Which would you choose? So 185 plus 110. Oh yeah, it does now. That's about right. Traveling anvil. It depends whether you're planning to run. If you want to run a cargo business, go for the Caterpillar. If you want the multiple gameplay that the Cutlass Black, now multi-role dropship, whatever the fuck it is now, the Herald and the Buccaneer as a fighter will give you, then go for that. I suspect that the Cutlass, Herald and Buccaneer combo will give you more variety than just a Caterpillar would. Although I do suspect the Caterpillar will give you a lot of variety because it's quite modular, but it's also quite large. It's going to cost you more to run. Might require a crewman to do a lot of the other roles that aren't just cargo. So it's better than it mind. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, so I love the Caterpillar. I think it's beautiful.
I'm working on the 85X. It's a snub ship that you get when you buy the 890 Jump.
Do you guys want to...
For free.
Yeah, we can look at that video in a bit.
A 3D blockout model, concept model. I've been working on it, getting it to a game-ready state. This is currently the first Origin ship that we are doing in the rebuild of older ships, for example.
Darkest Minds.
So that involves...
So this is what, by playing !Raffle, you can win in chat an 85X and an Eli voice pack. And this is the 85X. It will be in 2.6, much earlier than I expected. It is a 2-seater snub fighter, but it does also have the ability to Q-drive, so it can jump around the system like we can in Crusader at the moment. Obviously, it can't leave that system, though, without a parent ship. It does not have the ability to jump drive, which is leaving a system.
Lines for what kind of servicing materials. It's supposed to be like space BMW.
Millennial Star
Citizens. We're going for like high glossy materials, very neat, very clean, long, smooth, sweeping curves. And because we're essentially redefining
it's amazing
what the Origin ship line is with this ship.
So all of the Origin ships are going to get a rework with materials and style with this. I mean, it might not be huge reworks, but it'll be good. It'll be. I think people will be. I think we'll be surprised. Origin needs to be that luxury manufacturer for touring and cruising.
Making everything from scratch, new materials. We're not reusing any materials. Detail sheets, all those kinds of things. Different styles for lights.
There's Raffle on.
All those things are involved in just making.
Thank you, Sergeant Gamble. Very much appreciated.
So that when you look at an Origin ship, you can say, "Yep, that's an Origin ship."
So I've been working with Paul Delessi on this ship, and I've been charged of...
If people don't know who Sergeant Gamble is, he is a very interactive content creator for the Twitches. Does a lot of Star Citizen on his channel, and some other multi-streaming as well. Some other games. So check him out. Gamble or Mod, can someone put his channel in, or maybe I can. How do I gamble? No. Yeah, can someone else put him in? Because when I was clicking there, I almost purged him and then almost banned him. So can someone that actually knows what the fuck streaming is about help me?
Cockpit.
Help me!
So when we were looking at this ship, we were looking towards futuristic cars,
I'm an idiot.
Sports
Oh,
car
some
interiors,
exploration.
trying to make it look as sleek as possible.
You guys are naughty.
Some of our ships are
I
more
fucking hate you.
kind of
Chicken
battle
co-op.
ready.
What? I don't
This
know what's
thing
going
here
on.
is supposed to be as sleek as possible. Kind of
You get
getting away with
BoredGamer
metal surfaces,
exposed.
kind of nice, carbon fibers and plastics and high-tech materials. And
Thank you very much, James
making it as shiny as
Trombone.
possible.
You're my newest of my mods. Actually, maybe not the newest of mods. I modded loads of people who play for various.
A data running ship.
I do have a shiny head
It
though.
transports data through the cosmos, whether.
So this is one of Josh Goon's babies. This is the Herald. The Herald is a beautiful tick now. It is a sciencey ship. It is also a info runner, and I suspect that it might be able to do some e-warfare type stuff as well. I'm loving it. I'm glad I have one.
Data or legitimate
I think
data.
$85 is a good fucking price for this beautiful ship.
Vehicle. To prepare for this ship, we did a company profile for all the Drake lines, so it's base profile.
You tricksy little hobbit orange swamp!
Materials that are used for the ship.
You're gonna get some egg pics, mate. You're gonna get the best egg pics.
Who their target audience is, how much you're supposed to cost, stuff like that. And those all influence what, how, and.
One second. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, no one's gonna swear when I do this. I'm so sorry if they do. Don't swear. Sin's not here, is she?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. I'm streaming.
Okay.
DC, are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
DC, can you
Tricksy little hobbit.
people desperately want a picture of my head as an egg. Can you make a really shit one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, people fucking love that shit, mate.
Fine.
Thanks, bro. So DC is a creator currently of my emotes on my channel. You can see some amazing ones here.
Andrew, come here.
Oh my fucking god, these are the best.
Have a battery.
So they're playing Titanfall 2 at the moment. I'm gonna mute you again. I love you guys. You're the best. No, you're the best. They're playing Titanfall 2. People want to watch me play Star Citizen or look at.
Anyone wants to watch you do anything, mate.
Fuck you, mate. Right, I love you. That was DC. I love him. He's also a genius. He makes electrocution devices called. Actually, we'll have a look at them in a minute. Let's finish watching this.
It's put together, manufacture type, stuff like that. All the good, nerdy little bits that make it believable.
You guys are on the PT year of my emotes, yes.
It's like the company profile style guide that we use for the ship.
Eggy Pants.
In tandem with
another. He's found the board, Tim.
Another Drake ship.
So Disco Lando called me. I was on the Wonderful World of Star Citizen, and Disco said, "Oh, what do you want to be called?" Because I don't mind call whatever feels comfortable. Okay, Tim. No, Tim's not my name, and he called me Tim throughout the interview and broadcast that. And that is my head with Tim the Sorcerer from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So you know.
We both shared assets back and forth together to make sure that the ships look like they come from the same factory.
I think
keeps the ships looking consistent. If
Caterpillar's going to be more modular, Banu's going to be more focused on trade and being a flying business. I love the Banu. I love the idea of the Banu, but I love the idea of the Cutlass.
Differences in the ships. So out of all the ships that we've done so far, using
No.
the Drake profile would be
that's not what happened to my hair.
Herald,
Since I was 18, I was going bald.
The Caterpillar.
It's very depressing.
And the up-and-coming Cutlass. The players that are going to tend to gravitate towards this ship are people who want to explore, be the first one.
I am excited for 2.6 as well.
People who like
I
to
fucking
make
hate you guys though.
maps
The egg
in
puns.
those areas. The unexplored territory.
Thank you very much for the host, Gamble.
There's some financial incentive there. Science runners, they're going to be able to make money running data for people, companies, groups, their own data that they found. it's not a ship you're gonna just go murder people with. So.
Oh, thank you, Kate. Appreciate
it's
it. It's
equipped with things to
oh
get
my God,
away from being murdered. So, people like the sly, roguish type that are science inclined.
I think Josh Games is very fast becoming one of the best ship designers.
I'd say would gravitate towards the ship.
No, I like the idea of the new cutlass. Thank you very much, Malaga. What a yoke. So this is for some reason there was just a huge portion of dead space there. I don't know why. So, yeah, DC is making some emotes for me. G will be tidying them up and doing some proper ones. We're going to get the chair in. We're going to get some other ones. We'll get some cool ones. We'll get some egg ones in. Why the fuck not? No exceptions on breaking NBA. I hate you guys. So, especially you, Proxus. Sometimes I wake up early in the morning just to hate you. Thanks. Oh, fucking Jesus. Oh, my God. Let's get rid of that. Well, I want to watch Noobifier's Birth of the Starship. I also want to watch... no, let's not do that. Let's go here. Let's go to... Star Citizen. I want to probably look at the 2.0 original multi-crew demo, if we can find it. Someone was talking about Throwback Thursday. And if you remember, that's the first time we saw the Idris going to fly by. When was that? When was that? Was that CitizenCon 2015? I think it was. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
What was it? What was it? What was the one with the flyover? It was the multi-crew. Star Citizen 2.0 multi-crew. There we go. There we go.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
It's from me. It's from me. Was it Gamescom? What's this? What have you linked me, Jamie? It's better not. This is what I want. Ah, cool. Let's do that now. Bam. No, one more thing. No, I'm the worst. So sometimes I think that I'd be good at streaming, and then I realise I'm shit. Yeah, I think it was GameStorm 2015. I was getting mixed up to CitizenCon. Do you still exfoliate your scalp? I hate you! So, this was from Gamescom 2015. This was the first time we saw multi-crew in the game. Also, we see the Idris in it. So this is the original way that we saw that they envisioned gameplay to be in the Persistent universe at the early stage. No, this is the right one. It's the right one. If you found a better one. That's the live version. Is there? Have you got the? This one will do. This one's fine. So it's definitely worth $45 if you like the look of anything on Star Citizen. So definitely grabbing yourself a Mustang Alpha, in my opinion. It's definitely worth it. If you like the look of Squadron 42, spending the extra $15 and getting a $60 for 2 games is, I think, a great idea. You have to like what you see. You have to like the idea of being part of the open development at this stage. Otherwise, you might as well wait for a while to see more. The game is an alpha. For that, you get to play all the modules, you get to play the alpha as it comes out, as more and more pieces come out, and help influence the game in one direction or another. Whoosh! You want the one where he yells word one a lot? I think this was the one. Yeah, but this is the press version, I believe. So it's with those red ones taken out. Buy 12 eggs at your local. Use bored eggs and get 3% your next egg. But thank you very much for all the subs today, guys. That's been super fucking appreciated. And all the bits. That bits cup is full. Feel free to fucking put some more bits in there, though. If you've got, like, bits burning a hole in your pocket. You're like, shit, I need to get rid of these bits. Bits get you eggs. I don't fucking know. Shelling out $45. Oh, I see. It was a fucking joke. It's not a fucking egg joke. I hate you guys. But exclamation point Raffle. How do we see? 1 second. While we're watching a bit of this, I am going to get ready to draw. Not an egg. I'm not drawing any fucking eggs. But I'm really excited. I'm gonna get someone. Someone's gonna win an Eli voice pack. That's a sub. How do I do this? How do I see my subs? Fucking, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh shit. I didn't realise I had to be competent to run this shit. 1 second. Currently being hosted by 48 channels. Wow. Look at all these fucking stats. Yes! The fucking bits! Yes, Edwin and all of you! All the eggs! Okay, well, we're going to do eggs on the channel. You guys want eggs so much. You made me go a bit mental. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for all the fucking Jesus. Right, 1 second. Richard HD, thank you for the bits. Adwin, thank you for the fucking huge amount of bits. Eggs! They're not eggs. They're not bits, they're eggs. We're going to put eggs in my basket. That sounds a bit sexy. Double Agunt, thank you very much. An average hen lays 300 to 325 eggs a year. So how many eggs do we need to fill a cat? What? A cat? Just a cat? Not even a caterpillar? This is why I've got an animal channel. I'm so salty he's having an existential crisis. Yeah. Thank you for even more from you, Richard HD. Much appreciated. Oh my fucking god. I love you guys. But I do feel like I'm going slightly mad. Right, no. I'm still trying to work out to see my, Thank you, Chewheel. Like cheese wheel. Thank you. Knowing what you're doing, streaming, is highly overrated. Thank you. It is, isn't it? I don't know what the fuck is going on, mate. No, how do I? Ah! Ah! I found it! It's a really fuck. Oh, it's the wiggly lines. Oh my fucking god, this is mad. How do I? So this was really early envisioned gameplay for how the PE was going to work, and it was a bit janky, but it was pretty cool. And we can do all this now, significantly better in 2.5. There we go. Here we go. Oh no. How do I draw this? Can't fucking do it in Moobot. I have to pick a fucking random number between 1 and 70, mate. Okay. Oh my fucking god, there's so many egg jokes just everywhere on my screen. You guys are monsters, exactly. Excruciating egg puns. It's very exacerbating. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. $56. H2O S42. You have won an Eli voice pack for HCS, and you can be featured as a fucking. I'll fucking try and help you get some referrals, mate. We'll try, see what we can do. Fucking feature you. We'll be like, look at this guy. He's a shining example of the community. Can you message me after the stream, H2S4? Thank you very much, Detox TV, for the sub. If you message me, H2OS42, I will sort you out with an Eli voice pack. Thank you very much for subbing and going that extra mile. Very much appreciated. Change bits to eggs. Yeah, I will try and see what we can do with bits to eggs. Let's see what we can do. You said escalated fast. You could have said egg-scalated fast. I don't understand, Zeus. You started this monster. Now you're gonna run with it. This is your fucking mess. Your fucking mess, mate. Thank you for all the viewers. Thank you for all. So this is really weird, isn't it? So this is the old yellow asteroid belt. This is weird seeing this because the game looks significantly better. Thank you very much, Malangar. What a yoke. Fucking eggs everywhere, mate. The game looks significantly better than this now, and from what 2.6 looks like it's going to offer from the gameplay footage we have seen, obviously I can't talk about it, but it does certainly look like it's going to be a lot better, even in 2.6. And that with that asteroid tech as well. I mean, this is the very old. I'm hoping we can start to get some PvP missions in the PU soon as well, and more missions that at least cross over for each other. I'm not sure why I did some sort of like scissoring symbol for that. Thank you very much, Detox TV. Very much appreciated. Thanks for going the extra mile. I am streaming. Hello. I've got Twitch partnered as well. That's why we're celebrating, kind of. I mean, say celebrating. I'm here. I'm wearing Twerk's Trixie shirt. She's fucking sexy, mate. I'll fucking do it. Mate DC is making an egg thing. He's the best. 10 minutes of cruise mode later, yeah, I know, right? But at least there's a bit of combat going on. Combat did work. This was when, like, everything was like, we didn't have the PU. It was like, this is what the PU's going to be like, guys. I'm an Exicati. Yes, I am an Evicati, yes. Fuck yeah! It's very exciting being a Twitch partner. Sell egg brating. No, wow. It wouldn't even let you kappa, that was so bad. I will touch that part. What? Look at his little hand! I do have a sub button now, thank you very much. Thank you for all the fucking bits as well. Thank you for all the subs. Thanks for all the love. People have been donating as well, thank you very much. I'm not sure if the donations are showing up properly. We did have one from Kirk. Thank you very much, Kirk. Much appreciated for that. So I quite liked this as an intro to when we were first seeing about the PU. The music's very good. The radars are a bit confusing. Because you didn't have depth to them, really. I don't know what's going on there with his arms. The explosions were amazing. But this was when it was all very new, the PU. This is sort of like, this is what the PU is going to be like. But at the end of this, the Throwback Thursday video that people were talking about is seeing the Idris for the first time pass overhead. It's Gamescom 2015. Thank you very much, H2OS42. No worries. Thank you very much for watching and subbing and being there, dude. I haven't heard you in the community before unless you've got another name as well, but thank you very much. Appreciated the kind words. Rare boards. yeah, so it's like we don't. The Redacted thing with Twerk and me and Sorcerer were like the founding members, effectively, of what it is today. I suppose we haven't really talked to it. It's not like an equal partnershipy thing. It's not. Yeah, it is. I suppose. If any of us feel too uncomfortable to be part of it, we just leave. I think's the idea. It's supposed to be a content creator group that isn't super elitist, but we do want people that are good. Don't want to be super elitist. I don't want to be a dick bag to people. I want to help people. Anyone that wouldn't get into Redacted because they knew or whatever, or because the content isn't perfect or right yet, we try and help first and then get them in. The idea there is that we all keep each other in check from different ways. I'm the bad egg of Redacted. Thanks, guys. No, this is Gamescom 2015. It's Gamescom 2015. Pretty sure. I can't wait to see the Egdris. You're literally the worst, Proxus. Oh, thank you very much, Shawnee Hedgehog. Wow, what a name. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for the kind words. Also, that's that yoke, yeah, Dark Smoke. Go fuck yourself. There's the Idris for the first time. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Squadron 40 teammate. Hello, Technically. Thank you very much. The partnership is awesome. The subscriptions are pretty fucking amazing. I think we're already on our way to 80. Might even get 100 by the end of the weekend, which will be fucking sexy. What the fuck? I don't want this! Get the fuck out of here. So we've looked through lots of these fucking videos now. I'm going to play some Vandal Swarm in a minute. Should we watch Noobifier's video first? I'm going to play Noobifier's video and go for a bio simultaneously. So, this was MVP in Around the Verse. Noobifier is a Redacted content creator, like myself, like Twerk, like Saurus. He does, like myself, focus on the YouTubes, though. And he's a very good friend, and we help each other a lot, and we bounce ideas off each other. And our content is, well, Star Citizen, so it's similar in that aspect. But he influences my work, certainly. And I hope I influence his, because it's very good, his stuff. And he's getting better and better. And this was probably the best video I've seen of his to date. Oh, thank you very much, Combat Koala. I can say that name, bam. That fucking cup is so fucking full. It's fucking bursting, mate. There's not even room for Christmas hats now. They're getting compressed. Yes, we can look at the big guns of the UE after watching Noobifier's video. I'm going to grab a cup of tea and go for bio. But this is an amazing video about the ship pipeline. It goes and details all of a ship from its conception, or almost like its brainstorm. I'm not allowed to say that anymore, am I? That's like offensive to people that have epilepsy. A mind shower. I don't know. I don't fucking know what's politically correct anymore. I said something quite rude then. Let's not do that. So yeah, this is from its genesis all the way to it being flight ready.
Hello, YouTubers. This is the Noobifier, and welcome
Love you,
to
Noob.
what I think has turned out to be a very interesting video. A noble
It's your best video.
Woo!
Sure, you're in charge. If anyone's a dick.
I'll show you the key design stages used by CryEngine from concept art to final survival asset. This
Yeah,
is
that's
a
right,
lot of
Chair.
subject matter, and there's
You
a
love
ton of
them.
invested time and research. If you like it, I would really appreciate you dropping a comment and sharing it with your org mates. Let's begin. The terms we hear CryEngine using
Who's
to
that?
describe the game development stages are quite familiar with
Macamerk, thank you very much. You're the
CryEngine
best.
sometimes has a more
Thank you for the sub.
specific meaning in-house for most of them. This is a basic overview, and I need to say that the subject matter presented here is much more complex than my goal here today. The ship design starts as an idea, otherwise known as a concept. This is the first step in what's called a pipeline. The role of the ship needs to be defined before anything else happens. With the role, the capability, approximate size, manufacturer, and other key factors are decided by the design team. It's at this time where the basic shape and style will also be decided. CryEngine now uses ship company style guides that define the look and feel of a particular company. The style guide would include logos, markings, textures, fonts, color palettes, and unique design features such as thruster placements or lights. The basic concept will hit the artist, who will draft up a series of evolving sketches. The interior and the exterior are fleshed out until ultimately approved by Chris Roberts. To me, this level of detail is one of the things that sets Star Citizen apart. The exterior is never the only concern. The whole ship is being designed so that it could actually be built and function. This is key for the future of the ship function and the game mechanics. The crew is going to need to be able to service the equipment, manage the cargo, fight, and live aboard these ships. It's also at the concept art phase that some of the key features are envisioned. The design guides for each manufacturer have evolved over the years, making it easier to actually identify ships based on their unique design cues. RSI ships have blocky square lines and have cockpits that are built with bars and flat glass. Drake has exposed pipes and looks very industrial in function. Origin uses domed cockpits, smooth lines, and perfect fit and finish. Often at this time, the artist will use a style guide in conjunction with the existing fleet, new objects, and additional stock images for inspiration. Animals, fighter jets, sports cars, textures, whatever can be exploited. This is all used to inspire the final designs that we've grown to expect from Star Citizen. So now that the art is done, it's time to work out the design document and basic design model. This document is the final description, statistics, some lore, and art that we see on concept. The follow-up Q&A will further define the role and capability of the new craft. Even after the Q&A, there are expected changes as the ship grows up. Some of the older ships became much larger, but on the whole, the core capabilities set out in this design document are retained throughout the development. Now onto the white box. This is where the basic size and shape of the asset is defined. The ship store page has a rough asset for us to visualize, but it's obviously not very detailed. This stage also ensures that the metrics make sense, so that there's enough room for the pilot to fit without clipping. Space for the landing gear, ship systems, components, weapons, doors, and ramps. This stage ensures that minimal adjustments will need to be made in the future gray box. The gray box. Expanding on the white box, this is where the real detail replaces the placeholders. This is where the model gets the fine details it needs to exist in the persistent universe. The gray box can once again result in size adjustments as clearances are finalized. However, because of the white box process, these are normally very minor. Some ships, such as the Caterpillar, are fully modular. Special consideration would need to be taken to ensure that the starting module template would work for all and future requirements. We clearly saw this between the first and second episodes of Ship Shape dealing with the Caterpillar. The basic layout was set in white box where the elevated walkway was midship. Later in gray box, we saw that the gangway was moved over to accommodate taller cargo and optimize how they meant to approach the ship's systems. This change probably set the design team back a couple months, but I think you'll agree it was a good change. This change will allow us to put tall items in and possibly small ships in the sections. This change also refined the locations for the ceiling-mounted ship systems within the Caterpillar. You could clearly tell that the designers were careful to consider how we would interact with these systems in-game. All these steps are critical for the future animations to look right. Another example of this future-proof thinking was the reworked Connie Mark IV. The ship was first split into 4 unique sections. The metrics of the base sections were adjusted to ensure that they would be suitable for all current and future variations of this hull. I thought that this was a very cool idea. By defining and locking down the hull into sections, artists are now able to create entire modules more easily. This method was also recently demonstrated with the Cutlass update. There was a deliberate mention that when designing the Cutlass Black assets, consideration was always taken to the future work on the red and the blue. The base black would be able to have sections removed and replaced, resulting in a red and a blue. I actually like this idea also because it means that the future replication of effort would be avoided. After the gray box, this asset is ready for final art and tech design. The final high texture detail, lighting, shading, and animation. This is where the components that make up the asset come to life. The function and feel of the asset is defined here by the artist and animators. The game engine is programmed to handle how light is cast off of various surfaces and textures. It's still up to the artist to define the surface and fine-tune the results. The game engine is also designed to work and manage the complex animations. The animations are added by breaking certain components away from the main model and then defining the motions based on a hierarchy. This is true for thrusters, wings, seats, and doors. Basically, any moving component on the model have to be done this way. Just a cool note, we just had a demonstration of the hex code-based customization system. You'll be able to quickly customize not only the color, but the texture and reflection of objects in Star Citizen. None of this would be possible without the backbone or core systems within the modified CryEngine. You can see that as the colors and textures are changed, that the engine is able to correctly and realistically render the surface to the viewer. With the asset defined, it's now time to set the level of detail stages, or the LOD. The persistent universe will be populated by millions of players and tens of millions of objects. The game engine will decide what needs to be rendered and to what detail based on the code set by the designers. Without this step, we could never achieve a playable universe. I want to use a Borg cube from Star Trek as an example. Up and close, the entire ship is an intricate cluster of pipes and conduits. From very far away, it would simply still look like a big cube. Without the level of detail stages, the system would be forced to render the entire intricate detail all the time, even if the end user wouldn't see the difference. And as you would expect, this load would be compounded as more and more assets are added to the scene. So to mitigate this, the level of detail system has a stepped view threshold. Preset detail levels which the computer can automatically choose from are required by the scene. As you approach or zoom in, the detail would increase.
It was me, that wasn't my chair talking.
The interior has another type of LOD that works when you're both inside and outside of the ship. This one is purely meant to preserve the system resource economy. If you were outside of the ship, there would be no need to render the interior except for the hangar bays and rooms which are visible through the glass. And if you were standing in the mess hall of an Idris, there'd be no need to render the exterior and most of the interior, just the room that you're in. The level of detail economy would add and subtract components as they're needed. As you approach the door to the corridor, the system would load up the walls and floors and the NPCs needed for the next step. As you cross the door threshold into the corridor, the door behind you closes and the system would start to remove the previously needed assets, keeping the system in balance. This system allows us to run very resolute and very massive models in very high frame rates. These steps are there to use the system resources economically. Just the right balance between detail and visual fidelity. When done correctly, the user will never notice the two systems working. This is how the seamless nature of Star Citizen is possible.
Fuck! Well, sorry, noob. Look at that fucking cup, mate. Turn my head over there to not look at the cup. Look at the fucking cup! It's a big boo!
So we're almost there. Hangar ready
Thank
is the
you.
first
I'm
time
glad
the
you're
citizens
excited
can
that I'm
actually
back.
access the ship. The hangar model is the state where the ship geometry, level of detail steps, texture, and basic animations are all worked out. The player can interact with it in engine and check out what's been done to date. The damage states are done after the hangar release. This is the process of procedurally breaking up the ship, which I find quite funny because so much effort has been put into building it so far.
So the deciding factor is that this chair cost me £60 and the other gaming chairs that I'd seen cost like 200.
Normally in a video game, there are some very
That's
basic
a thrift
states.
bot thing.
The model gets a little bit darker and damaged, explodes into various poly shapes, and then moves away and eventually fades out to keep the frames high. Star Citizen has pushed the bar way up by modeling the exterior and interior to include the functional components.
fucking ults, mate.
There are many unique signs of damage depending on the type
love
of weapon
bots,
that was
mate.
used.
He fucking as long as
Components
you're
will glow
subbing, I
and
don't give a
melt for
fuck.
energy weapons, but they could be punctured by physical weapons. Eventually, the object would receive so much damage that you could see through it and that it falls off. One important thing to note is that the damage states would also need to have their own level of detail levels. And of course, making this even more complex, the damage states also take out different ship components. On to the flight model. The flight model is where the physicalized mass, calculated thrust, coolers, shields, weapons, countermeasures, and animations all come together. The values and rates are tested and adjusted to an initial balance. Specialized purpose ships such as the Starfarer require even more back-end work to be done. In this case, we have a flyable Starfarer,
This one was from
but
eBay.
we're waiting on the
It's
fuel
actually a
gameplay
really nice
to be able to
seat.
use it as intended. In a couple of patches, we're going to see cargo, bounty
it's
hunting, and trade gameplay introduced
Rhaegar
into the persistent
make
universe.
this chair?
In closing, I found this process very interesting. It's much more complex than I originally thought. Creating a ship is a series of codependent steps that take a wide range of specialties to produce to this level. So there you have it. If you like
With that style of rendering, who has the bottleneck? The user, or the engine?
liked my take on this subject, I would very much appreciate you passing
Depends,
it on to
doesn't
your
it?
friends or org mates. If you liked my no bullshit
At the
approach,
moment,
please subscribe for more and
CIG are
help me get the word out
bottlenecking
about Star
because of the
Citizen.
poor
A
network
reminder that there's
code.
currently a giveaway funded by my patron backers
and poor
right
servers,
now,
or
ending on the 2nd of December
unoptimized.
2016. The prize is an LTI banner.
Love you,
merch
dude. You're the best. Everyone check out
Great
Noobifier's
ship that
channel
could turn
because he's no. I don't want to. No, he's the best.
Hello,
But I don't want to keep.
YouTubers.
No,
This is the Noobifier.
I'm a
and
YouTuber. That's Noobifier's channel. That was the video we were
Hello,
just watching.
YouTube.
In case you want to watch it again. I love Noobifier. He's the best. Give that a like. He's got 16,000 views. Oh, 16,000 views. I did it without moving my mouth. But we are going to play some Vandal Swarm. We're probably going to use the Aurora because fuck you guys. See how far we can get in Aurora LN in a cooperative Vandal Swarm. If you guys want to join me, feel free to. You'll just have to kind of jump in to the game. I'm going to do it on Dying Star, Vandal Swarm co-op. And I am going to change some of my weapons. So we've got 2 size 1s and 2 size 2s. What have we got? Do we have any M4As? I don't have any M4As. That is annoying. I mean, we could. Fuck it. Why not? Let's give it 4 M4. No, let's do that. I'm gonna give it 4 M4As, M3As. What the fuck they were? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Now if I can do. Got some missiles on as well. Nice. How if I can do for me. It's the Aurora LN I'm using, although I do like the Aurora LX. I do like the idea of the leather seats. I didn't like the fact they did so many Aurora variants. They don't need to. I think that was... I'm not sure what they were thinking. I suppose that was that pre-modular system? Or at least pre-modularity in the way they thought of it now. You have way too many guns and not enough mounts. Yes, in this situation I do. Right. Exclamation mark Raffle if you'd like to try and win a 85X and an Eli voice pack, which is Q from Star Trek, for use on pretty much any flighty game. But obviously Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen are the main ones. I'm sure you can bodge it to work with voice attack on anything. So we're going to just chat about some Star Citizen. I'm so looking forward to 2.6 though. Having the Caterpillar, the 85X, all of those new variants. So the Saber Comet, the Avenger Renegade, the Hornet Wildfire, and the Gladius Valiant. Bam! Is all pretty exciting. They look cool. I mean, they are just different loadouts. The weapons did look different though, as in the weapon effects, and obviously weapons have been rebalanced. There's been the flight model rebalance. What else? What other ships we've got? The 85X, we've got the Caterpillar, we've got the Vanguard Hoplite, and we've got the Herald. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. I think that's actually quite a good build, Cade. 2 mass drivers and 2 badges. But we're going for the cheapest of the cheap. The British love racing green. Love the British. The British racing green. Oh shit. So what? Words aren't working. I am on some anti-anxiety meds at the moment. They're making me quite mellow compared to normal. So I'm having to... So it's coming in waves. My like... Fuck you for damaging my cup. And thanks for the subs. Oh my god, the eggs. The egg puns are real. You guys are fucking mental. In a good way. I'm not sure what the mass drivers are. A single or auto, I'm not sure. Meh. It's me and Meh. Bits and bobs, mate. Fucking bits and bobs. It's extraordinary. Should upgrade my Aurora to an MR, to an LN, or wait. If possible, I'd melt your package and grab yourself a Mustang Alpha to check to see the price difference, because you might, if you melt your package, you might lose money. But you should basically gain $5 effectively by melting it and getting a Mustang Alpha instead. Then upgrade it to an LN if you're going to do that, because you'll save $5. Just check that out yourself.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles.
Oh, good luck. I hope everything's alright with your mother's surgery. Good luck, dudes. And sorry if anything's shitty. Thank you so much for watching, though, Rich HD. You take care, mate. I'm so lucky to have fucking viewers that want to watch me play stupid computer games, to fuck around, watch other people's videos and just chat. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. The Star Citizen community is fucking fantastic. But my community and the Redacted community and Twerk and Source community, you guys are absolutely lovely. So thank you so much. You've been so welcoming to me and to other content creators. I'm not going to be able to get to any of the kills before everything's dead, am I? No! Don't kill him! It's my stream! This has got the agility of fuck you, Amite. Agility of a walrus. Ugh.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Come on. I can get this one. Can't. Come on! No, no. Someone's after him. No! Don't you dare. Yeah! My kill! Woo! I'm the best. I'm MLG. I'm leaving. Oh, no. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ! Oh, that ship almost fucking wrecked me. My teammate. Oh, no. Well, I'm not feeling particularly powerful in my my ship. Hopefully we're going to be getting Squadron 42 early 2017. I suspect first quarter 2017. Hoping, expecting. I am the best. Thank you, Keencast. Thank you. Go check out Keencast. Feel free to post your. If you are content creators, guys, if you are streamers, feel free to post your channels. I'm fucking happy for you to fucking have a fucking streamer palooza in here, mate. You guys are all awesome. I fucking love you. Your support has made my channel what it is. It's like not just the general community at large, but also the support from other content creators. Oh my fucking god. I'm not even part of the kills anymore. It's like poor old BoredGamer. He's in his old Aurora. Doesn't even get fucking. Isn't even able to kill ships. Look at him. So the anniversary stream's already been. The holiday live stream is mid-November normally. So I'm suspecting either the 16th or the 23rd of December. More likely to be the 16th, I suppose. Oh, hello. Yeah, take some of that, mate. Woo! Will I be able to get one more kill? Those guys are flying around particularly fast. Should we go for the other scavenger? Let's go for the other one. Woo! It was a good choice. It was the best choice. When are you going to learn? We love you, man. You're the best streamer going. Woo! Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin SC. You're the best. So there's kind words, the sort of thing that makes Senpai notice you. Please stroke my ego. Ego is the name of my penis. It's not. Mo, you tricksy little howitzers. Can't believe you got that kit. What are you in? Oh, he's in a fucking PvP saber. Fucking bullshit ballistic cannons are fucking... He might as well just say fuck you every time he kills a Vandal with that ship. That seemed a little excessive. God damn it, Mer. Get fucked, mate. Bullshit builds. No, it's not that bullshit. I mean, I use it regularly in Vandal Swarm. It just makes me angry when I'm in a weak ship. Weak ship. Still they're totally viable. Yeah, please get into that raffle, guys. The more the merrier for that one. And for the 85X, the lifetime insurance, and the Eli voice pack as a combo. Oh shit, where am I going? Oh no! No, mine. Thank you. Oh, fuck's sake. I want to kill some Vandal. Everyone else is murdering all the Vandal. Woo! I'm looking forward to the new cameras though. New cameras should be pretty cool. I'm going to get some much better shots of the ships. Looking forward to those new asteroids as well. That's going to be pretty cool. Wonder if they're coming into Arena Command actually. I don't actually know that. Yes, eggs. Good job. Someone was lay eggs. So the echidna and the platypus. Yeah, if I can deal with that. Woo! Get wrecked by my fucking Aurora prowess, motherfuckers!
Warning. There are multiple
Look up monotremes. Oh shit. Fucking they are many kilometers away, aren't they? Some of these bad boys. I have an egg, I have an apple. What? What does that even mean? My channel has become very odd chat-wise. This is suppose what I wanted. Now, I really like the Aurora LN. The Aurora MR is a bit too weak weapon-wise, and I'd much rather go for a Mustang Alpha. And actually... Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not sure if that was a Vandal around me. Thank you very much for the one cheer, Freak Lord, you mother trucker. That distracted me for one cheer. Why don't you just shit on my face? Hmm? Don't do that, actually. Let me reconsider what I just said.
Contact. Elite units en route.
If they're halving the speed of Auroras, are they going to be going at 90? That's pretty slow, isn't it? It's pretty slow. Thank you very much, Broxus, for the one cheer. That was distracting. Good job. You're the best. And by best, I mean you're a prick. I love you guys. Love you. Especially Proxus. All these... Oh no, shit. There's one near me. Any others like really close to me? No, they're all dead. They're all dead.
Eliminated.
You're gonna sub when I have a lens flare head. I will put lens flare head. That's a really fucking good idea. Thank you, Yeko Rose. But thank you for so many people watching me just fucking mess around in Star Citizen. I do really like it. I think it's a beautiful looking game. For fuck's sake. Oh, the one cheer a time is real. I mean, it's a perfectly suitable distraction. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, so that was something I was experimenting with in 2.5, but I think I'm probably going to wait until 2.6 to do a proper video on it. And it's firing before you're in range, which you can get hits with still. If you know where they're coming from and you're heading towards them and they're heading towards you.
I am going to buy so many.
Thank you for the money!
Take the money.
Thank you, Panzer Fiends. You're the best. You're the best, you're the best. We're going to put that $10 towards a Conde in Star Citizen, mate. Thank you very much, Freak Lords. Yeah, take a picture of me in real life, your camera just like implodes because of too much lens flare, mate. True story. So look, if I shoot now, some of these will make hits. I guess you didn't see that very well. Cock wank fucking... That was a kill. And I just messed it up. Tell you what. For fuck's sake, come here. What are you doing? Thank you. I was like, why is he made of fucking not dying? He's hacking. It's even worth me trying to get to him in time. Oh, my engines are so slow. Why are you so slow? Yeah, stolen. Hopefully those inbound missile things will be going with 2.6. I suspect they will. Woo! I've had so much vitamin D. That's not, like, I'm not talking about putting penis in my mouth. Not the D. But vitamin D has been really good. I mean, I've got, everyone I know has got flu at the moment, like, quite bad. Especially my parents, that are really ill. And I've got it very lightly. I thought I was going to get bad with it, but I don't seem to be. Which is absolute win. Oh, Animite, you piece of fucking... Good job. Really well played. Good job, man. I'm really glad you got that kill. Thank you very much, Matachi. You fucking ledge, mate. Oh, shit. Can't remember if I'm actually subscribed to you at the moment. I was checking out my subs the other day. I think I've subscribed to you for another 2 weeks. Let's sort that out. Are the flight physics changing? Yes. So the physics aren't changing. The flight rebalance is coming in 2.6. So they're halving the flight speeds of ships. They're rebalancing all the weapons and the shields because of that. They're merging cruise mode into SCM. So you'll be able to use it in Arena Commander and Racing, I believe, as well as the PU. So big changes coming with 2.6. And 2.6 quality of life for like Arena Commander should be pretty damn fucking high. I'm hoping it is the best build of Star Citizen we've ever had. And is the idea, so that's kind of the idea with every build they do. It's not always the case. That rubber banding build we had with 1.3? Oh my god. Magil. Magil. And the best. No worries, Matachi. Thank you very much. For people that don't know Matachi is another fantastic, at least a content creator for Star Citizen. Lol. He's a Redacted member, and he's awesome. He's also partners club. Are you on in a bit, Matachi? Are you on in like the next half an hour when you start in Bray? I do want to start streaming a bit longer, overlapping with Matachi slightly would be a very good idea, because I mean, maybe I could do a little bit of gameplay with him or Saurus or Twerk or whatever as well, and then host one of them. That seems sensible. I'm actually watching chat. I know, right? Or was that what you said about yours? Something unknown. I'm having a problem getting to any targets before they're dead. No, let's go this one.
Tricksy little hobbit.
Thank you very much. Oh my god, your name's complicated for me to read out the corner of my eye. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. And thank you very much for everyone keeping my cup full and not knocking the bits out of it like you do on Twerk's channel. It's like fucking Twerk's like, but $100 bits in my cup. Something like that. I only saw a bit of it.
0 hostile contacts remaining.
Oh my fucking god, everything's gone so eggy. Oh wow.
Contact. Elite units en route.
You've subscribed for 6 months in a row. What? I didn't know that was a thing. I love you. Why would anyone want to watch me for more than a day? I thought it was always impulse purchases. No. Artemis. No, that's mine. I'm having that one. Fuck you, buddy. Stealing this one. Stealing this one right from him. Right from under his fucking little nose, mate. No. Yes. Under your nose, Artemis. What's that under your nose? Oh, it's Monkey shooting Vandal, mate. Bored fucking gamer. What are you made of? Get knocked around him. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that was reasonable. I missed him a million times. I don't feel like we stealth that. Oh, cock! I mean, like the idea of the fights being more visceral. I don't want them too slowed down though. We need to all get our hands on the new flight model and then mess around with it and get used to it before we really make a proper decision whether it's good or not. Yeah. How are we doing? Oh, Mayor is fucking wrecking in his Sabre. But I suppose, of course, he would be. It's a solid build, and it's a great ship. It is my favourite ship for dogfighting, in fact. Love the Sabre. It's ducking exciting to watch. Lol, lol, lol. Oh. 2.6 release, pushed back to the 16th. Do you think... I don't think we're going to get 3.0 before Christmas now. I think that's very unlikely. I was holding out a hope. They haven't said anything about it at all. It hasn't appeared in the schedule report. I suspect they're getting 2.6 to be the best it can, and then we'll reassess exactly what's going in 3.0 or how long it will take to do 3.0 for the next year. But we will just hopefully see that in the schedule report as soon as 2.6 is gone to its live build. But I'm very much looking forward to 2.6. Obviously 3.0 is going to be game changing. Schedule report is great as well because it does show us the blockers and everything, and hopefully CIG will be more mature about giving us states for release and stuff. They have to acknowledge that we are mature adults, and not everyone is going to be like whine, whine, whine. Oh, it's been pushed back. Some people are going to. Some people are genuinely pissed off and stuff, and they're allowed to be. You're allowed to be offended. You're allowed to be annoyed. But more information is always better. And them sharing those dates isn't going to change the fact when it's coming. It just gives us more information, and helps us understand the development a bit better and the processes that CIG go through. So I think it's the best thing that's happened for the development of the game so far, other than obviously the core mechanics, which are amazing, and the beautiful spaceships. Oh, I wanted that kill. Anyone wondering that doesn't know, I use a mouse and keyboard. I also fly in relative mode, so I point to where my nose of the ship is. I don't like gimbals. I'm not a fan of gimbals. I like turrets, just don't like gimbals. You might be able to wear female clothes as a male in the future, although there might be a more androgynous range.
Elite units.
Obviously the clothes is built for the female model, I suppose, and it is a different model. So. It's not even acknowledging me as a fucking threat. Woo! This Baron Vandal. I think Baron Vandal is for me, the hardest to kill. Good job, Amites. Artemis is in trouble. He has 4 of them on him. And they're like on him rather than... Oh, Mayor's coming over there now and he's got his fucking wreck your face ship. Oh well, it fired them both simultaneously. I didn't think it did that. It's as if I was a 325A. Let's go for Death Wish. Oh, thank you very much for the bits! Much appreciated. Those 99 bits will come in handy. I'm building my Twitch empire. Yeah, all of these, all the donations, all the subs, all the bits should be going directly back into the stream and generally channel to make it better. That's what the idea I had for the stream was, is to use all of that for improving stuff. Obviously, some of it will go into like giveaways. Oh, we fucking came second in a fucking Aurora. Mayor was that was a great performance by him actually as well. It's a strong build with the saber, and I do like it.
Tricksy little hobbit.
Oh, thank you very much, AK4-bit. Much appreciated. You're a star. For 6 months now. What the fuck? Thanks, guys. Like, very much appreciated. Like, I didn't realize you could. I don't know what's going on. That's the way to do it. Well, I wanted to try out some of the ships. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how much slower the Aurora is in 2.6. Thank you very much, Tracker Jacker 121. Very much appreciated. And remember, guys, !Raffle to get into the raffle, which we will be doing very shortly. When did you say you're starting, Mitachi, today? Sorry, I missed it in the chat because I was in my own little fucking world. And let's jump into Arc Corp.
Tricksy little hobbits.
Oh, thank you. Jagmug.com. Oh, thank you. Lots of people subbing. Very much appreciated. Jeez. Like, thank you. I don't know, Zorky, how they can have subbed 6 months in a row. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if it's broken or if they actually are. And I think they maybe they're buying a few sections of awesomeness. In 20 minutes. Fantastic. So we'll go on for like we'll go on until you're about to start then. And then we'll host you, Mitachi. That seems like a sensible thing. And what's you got planned in the show today, mate? What have you got planned? Anything exciting? All the same old shit. Lol, 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 lol. I didn't really do anything today. I watched loads of other people's videos. Sunday was going to be like a teaching day. We're going to talk, we're going to interact, we're going to watch loads of other people's videos, do a little bit of gameplay. When 2.6 comes out, it's going to be changed. Well, when 2.6 goes to wider PT, it will all change because we're playing that. But 6 months at once, that's fucking insane. Thank you. Jeez. Really much appreciated, like, stuff. Wow. I am appreciating the love, guys. There's over 400 people watching. This is our first partner stream. I am planning to build the channel a bit for streaming. I am planning probably to stream another day a week. I'm also planning to stream erratically. Thank you very much, Clinticus. Oh, it's almost a rude word. What? Why? Am I going to see loads of naked men in a second to go with those armors? What's going on? It's like some sort of Star Citizen-based rapture happened. I mean, I do like... Sometimes in Korea you do get a good run of FPS. I don't know why there's so many fucking people's suits of armor just hanging... What is going on? What the fuck is happening? I've not seen this before. How weird. How fucking weird. Yeah, that's just... That sort of... 2.6 has taken their souls, yeah. It's like the Vashnarada, what they've called from Doctor Who, but they've eaten the whole lower body as well. Now, I am very much looking to some more clothing and more armour. That modular armour system, I'm not... Do we still think we're getting it with 2.6? Modular armour? Was that something that was coming in 2.6 or 3.0? They talked about previously. I want it to come in 2.6, obviously. It's weird how the armor's just like hanging around. So I wish this part of the shop was more lit up. Do you know what I mean? You need to downgrade your PC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll downgrade. We will. So I'm going to give you guys another 30 seconds to get into that raffle, exclamation point raffle. It is for an 85X with lifetime insurance and a Eli voice pack, HCS voice pack for Star Citizen and Space Games and things, for voice attacks and all that sort of jazz. These fuckers.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Thank you very much, Sir BK1. Much appreciated. This fucking clan. These guys, who do they think they are? So weird seeing them just helmets. Just chilling out. Dumpers Depot hopefully is coming in soon. Hopefully in 2.6, but I suspect that we haven't seen any details of Dumpers Depot in it recently, so I suspect that will be more a 3.0 thing. The spam indeed shall be epic. I'm going to close that in a few seconds. So see. It calms down for a couple of seconds in the chat. Will the new StarEngine armor sets be available in the PU? Yes, they will be at some point. Not exactly sure when. Cool. Right, let's draw that raffle. So let's bring Moobot over here. Let's go down here. And let's close the raffle. Draw the raffle. Atticus, you have won. You're following. You joined Twitch 3,021 days ago. You are... Atticus, you are the winners. If you can message me, Atticus, and say, I have won the raffle, and it was for an 85X and an Eli voice pack, that would be appreciated. So thank you very much for that, guys. Yeah, it might as well have been rigged, don't it? We all know Atticus. Acidicus. Were you in the game that we were playing? Where do I know that name from? Is that you, Mum? Hashtag rigged. We are going to get some emotes on the channel very soon. So these have actually been added. That's what DC just sent me. The guy asked to make the emote. He's made me an egg cup. My head in an egg cup. I think that's beautiful. That's getting added to the channel as well, because why the fuck not? We're going to populate the channel with these emotes. They might even be available now. Let's refresh and have a look. Board view is the View Vampire one. Are these added yet? And we're still waiting for them to be authorized. Oh, we're still waiting for them to be authorized. It's just board face at the moment. So we're going to get those ones. We're going to get some proper ones. We're going to get one of the chair. We're going to get one of Thriftbot. And we get one like about me not reading chat because I'm a fucking idiot. So there's that. We were going to be streaming on... Oh my god, Roadkill. Thank you so much. For the Empire! Why new Empire? Oh, no. My bits are all over the fucking floor. I like the ones that are spinning at the bottom, though. Look at my beautiful face. It's a beautiful face. We might get Thriftbot on there when we finish him on the cup. That's probably a good shout. So what else are we doing? Oh yeah, BritainCon. Please check out BritainCon. Let me link that again. So this is going to be on the 22nd of April in Manchester, UK. Big Star Citizen conference with Brian Chambers and me and lots of other people. Thank you very much, Zombade. You're the best. Yeah. Oh my god, that's never been so full. Oh my fucking god. Check out BritainCon, guys. Yes, check out the schedule report. Every Friday this is updated with the latest blockers and progress that Star Citizen have made on the current the patch that's just about to come out. So 2.6 and Star Marine and all that sort of jazz has been provisionally moved to the 16th of December for a live release. That's like a full build. But we could have a wider PTU test anytime between the 5th, so tomorrow, on Monday, all the way up to the 15th on Thursday, and 10 days after that. So that's when we'll get a wider PTU test, so just bear that in mind. But you can see the breakdown of all of the different bits and bobs and all the different areas of the game, like Pirate Swarm and missions for the Persistent Universe and stuff like that. And it describes where stuff's being moved to, like for Pirate Swarm, ETA is the 5th of December now, delayed from the 30th of November. Tells you all about that sort of stuff. If something's a big blocker or is feature complete or whatever, it tells you here as well, which is really great. It's really interesting and really useful, and it gives you a better insight to the development process, and it goes into breakdowns of each individual section and component of what they're working on. Some of the stuff I don't entirely know what it is, but it's useful so we can see that all of the ships for 2.6 have been finished. So the special edition ships, those special variants, even the Grim Hex Bar, woo, it's been finished. Woo. Fucking, I'm not sure why I did that motion. That's not a motion I want to be doing on stream. But yeah, so I didn't mean PC 3.0. I meant 2.6. If I did say 3.0, that was a Freudian cock in my slip in my mouth. Penis. What? How many in-game handles do you have? I've got 3. You probably won't know one of them because I don't want to tell people. I want to be able to film content in a more discreet manner. But my main account is one of the ones you have, and then the BoredGamer account is one that I let people publicly know because it's BoredGamer. And obviously at the bottom here, you can see the patches in the future and what they're going to be. This should be updated pretty soon because obviously the new ships in 3.0 are slightly changed because the Caterpillar is going to be in 2.6, for example. And also some of the reworked ships like the Cutlass Black and stuff like that are missing. So just bear that in mind. This should change and be updated. We are expecting, I think, 7 or 8 concept sail ships next year as well. And this ranges from like the Eclipse to a Misk Racing variant to the Origin Jumpworks 600 series, to a new Banu ship. We think a new Banu ship anyway. Banu... We don't know the name. I think it's like the Marksman or something. But we don't know the name. That was based on a whiteboard leak. So next year is going to be the year of game mechanics. So we're going to get 3.0, which is fucking huge. Hopefully really early in 2017, get that 3.0 patch. That's what I'm hoping. And Squadron 42 as well. Again, hoping early 2017. Should be there with Squadron 42, definitely. I don't know how far they are through 3.0, because obviously they've been crunch timing on 2.6. So we'll have to wait and see. More information as we get it. But so next year we're going to have like mining and refining, repair and salvage, farming and rescue. Rescue does include the medical profession as well. That's what they include. That they thought of all things rescue. Obviously, some amazing ships are coming out next year. Hopefully the capital ships, but also the A90 Jump, the Carrack, the Bally Merchantman. The patch 3.3 is a fucking amazing patch. Jesus. And then we move on to 4.0, hopefully by the end of next year. Now, I suspect that not next year, but 2018, we're going to have a Star Citizen beta, and that would be my current gut feeling for people that want to know. Yeah, straight from 2.6 to 3.0 there. You think this is due 3.0? All the stuff I mentioned from pre 3.0, I think, is coming in 2.6. So the Grim Hex Bar and all those ships and Pirate Swarm, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, there's a picture you've sent me as well. So I think this Mobiglass rework with the different colours that you can choose and all this cool stuff, I think this is coming with 3.0. Almost certainly. I do like this though. I think it's very cool. It makes more sense for it to come 3.0 because there's going to be a lot more to customise and need to customise your Mobiglass, and also a lot more need to use it. Probably purchase stuff with it, check out mission stuff with it. I've been laying those as Secret World actually recently with Zen. I'm suspecting we get the female model with 3.0, though we could get it with 2.6. I don't know. We'll almost certainly get it with 3.0 though. At the latest, that would be my expectation, and it would be annoying if we didn't, because obviously a lot of people are asking for it, and it's becoming a thing. My fucking little egghead. That's the winner on Moobot. I can close that now. Prison Calm, we talked about that. That's the emotes. Lol. Production schedule. Yeah, but that's kind of getting towards the end of the stream now. People want to give me any feedback. People want me to add them in game. If you want me to add you in game, on the YouTube or in the chat, if you put in square brackets, add me, and then your in-game handle for adding, I will add you to my friends list. You can add me as BoredGamer, one word. You know, when it comes to 2.6, is it board_gamer? Does anyone that actually has my handle in game know if it's BoredGamer or board_gamer for adding? So sorry, I'm the worst at life. Itachi should be on in a second, so we'll wait for him. But yeah, thank you for so many people joining me. Thank you for so many subs. I mean, Jesus, man. There's going to be... I've probably got a load more emotes to put on now. And we're going to refine some of those emotes and get the ones up. People got ideas for emotes. If people got ideas for content for videos, please tell me. That bit's still spinning. Thank you for all those bits. There's probably a fuck ton of bits there. Yeah. It's been really nice. I mean, I'm enjoying streaming a lot more. I want to get a bit more into it. I need to get a bit more experience with it. I want to start doing different things on different days. So Sunday, really, I want to be a mixture of a recap and then a load of gameplay. And then on Tuesday, probably a bit of lore and lots of gameplay. I'm thinking like doing Lawmakers. We'll go through all the Lawmakers videos. We did a few of them a while ago. We'll watch through all of them and then start to find other lore pieces that we can read or... Yes, Bob, I will add you. Anyone else that puts their stuff in, I will as well. Thank you very much, Zeus. Indeed. It's not BoredGamer like that, Kappa. I hate you. Oh, honestly. So, something quite serious before we jump over to Matachi. I suffer from quite severe anxiety and very wavy, erratic depression. I'm pretty much bipolar. and I go through some terrible downsides. I always have the plus thing that a lot of people don't, that I always know that I'm going to be better in the end. I always know that I will feel better eventually, which is a beautiful thing. Like, it's some people don't have that. Some people are cursed, effectively, with thinking stuff's always going to be bad, always going to feel bad. And that's awful. That's awful. And people have it a lot worse than me. But some people have told me, I occasionally get messages from people about, because I talk openly about depression, about anxiety. Thank you very much for the one cheer, Freak Lord, you fuck. That helps them. I don't think there should be any form of social taboo about talking about mental health. In the UK, suicide for young men is one of the largest killers. That's insane. I think it's the second largest killer in the UK of young men. I just think it's insane, other than heart disease. I think heart disease is the first. And I just think that's a horrible thing. Like, it's so weird that there's some sort of taboo about talking about it. There's nothing wrong. Physical health and mental health are just as important as each other. And more people would get help and understand where to get help if it was more talked about. And I will start talking about my experiences of the mental health system in the UK and start signposting people to other areas. That I want to do a whole thing on it. I want to be able to produce an article on it and signpost people to the article with different help around the world and suggestions of things to do. There's an issue with that, is that I'm worried that I'd damage someone rather than help them. I need to be very careful about what I say. I need to be signposting stuff, and I need to be talking about stuff as my experiences in the system. It's going to be different between friends. It's going to be different between countries, but your friends, your parents, your GP, they are there to help you and support you. And sometimes you can't do it all yourself. Sometimes you need to reach out to someone. Sometimes just having someone's number, or like a Samaritan's or a helpline's number on your phone, can be enough to make you feel better. There's awful stuff. I mean, I learned CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, which is really, really useful. But anyway, I'll stop rabbiting on about that. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. We're going to jump over to Matachi's channel. I hope that... Thank you very much for the cheer. See, that's what I do. That's why I talk about mental health, to get the cheer. But thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for letting me rabbit on about that. I hope that I can help some people with my story, and I will talk more about that in the future. There's lots of stuff that I can't talk about at the moment, which I will at some point very soon, within the next few months. And I just want to get it all down and make sure I'm not damaging anything. But anyway, Star Citizen's going to be awesome. 2.6 is going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it going to wider PT2. As soon as it does, there's going to be about 1 billion videos from me and probably every other content creator. Although saying that, I need to jump into the Evocati and actually get some bugs smashed and get some information and look at the current build or whatever we've got. But you guys take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's find Matachi. You online, Matachi? He fucking is. He is, man. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. Thank you very much for all that jazz. You'll see me again on Tuesday. If anyone's got another a suggestion for an extra regular day to stream, please tell me. I'll probably go for the most commonly asked one that's not crazy. Obviously, I can't do Wednesdays because of the podcast. I prefer not to do Thursdays because it's my day off. But I could do it on Thursday. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. You take care. I love you. See you in the verse. Thank you for the bits. You guys are the best. Yay. Even Twerk thinks you guys are the best.